So y'all was good with it, man. After these podcasts, so with everything I see you with, so with man. Man, like button, like subscribe. Kusi, Bantus, and hear me now? Testing, testing. Y'all hear me now? Hello? Testing. Y'all hear me now? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Yeah, and I do got a desktop. I'm on a desktop, Chief X. You know what I'm saying? Don't be commenting on my stuff like that, bro. Mind your business. I do got a desktop. I'm using a desktop. Anyway, okay, cool. You can hear me now. Anyway, Chief X, why you hating? I got a desktop. I'm using a desktop. I've been had a desktop. Get out of here. I use a laptop. Anyway, tonight we're gonna be talking about the the Kusi and the Kakazi Bantu migrations and their neighbors. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? What's good with it, man? Let's see who in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Support, you know what I'm saying? Like and subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get back into these migrations. If y'all haven't seen if y'all haven't seen the other programs earlier to this series, you know what I'm saying, check those out. I've been doing a different Bantu expansion series, you know what I'm saying, just to get a different outlook, get a break from just the Egyptian subject. Talk about our actual, you know what I'm saying, our genetic gene pool and our migrations and our history. You know what I'm saying, all throughout the Niger Congo, you know what I'm saying, migrations and expansions. But now I'm just, you know what I'm saying, I'm directly talking about the Bantu migrations. And as I left off, we were talking about, you know, the East African classical age during the same time of Africa's Iron Age, when Bantu populations started, smelting iron and developing iron techniques, but they got these techniques, when they came around the lake regions. You know what I'm saying? We talked about the Mashariki civilization and these particular Bantus who was an offshoot of the Savannah Bantus. And they branched off into the Kusi and the Kakazi. You know what I'm saying? The Kusi meaning the southern Bantus, and the Kakazi meaning the northern Bantus. And these classifications are Swahili terms. Even Mashariki just mean east. You know what I'm saying? They just mean eastern Bantus. And we're finna get into around 300 BCE to 300 CE. Let me share my screen real quick. And again, we're using Christopher Ehret's African civilizations. Next show, I might do another show too, where I talk about well, I go into actually like the DNA. I got some DNA sources about the Bantu as well from a book called Ancestral DNA. It's a pretty good book. I shared some of it last show too. Let me get my sources together real quick. Quick. All right, here we go. Now I'm gonna start off with the before we get into actually the Kakashi and the Kakazi neighbors, we have to get into the first neighbors that these people came in contact with. Bro, don't get off my channel asking why I'm on the y'all you acting like a woman or something, bro. Ask me all these questions, bro. Get out of here with that, bro. Chief X, get out of here with that, bro. We ain't on that type of energy. You bringing bad energy to my channel, and I ain't feeling that. Get out of here with that, bro. For real, for real. Asking all these reporter journalists ass questions. Get out of here. Why are you this? Why are you that? That's like a woman. Get out of here, bro. Anyway, uh, we get into the koi cord and the spread of the food production. In mind your business, I don't even watch your channel no more. I'm in my own lane. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in your lane. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a whole different vibe. I don't got nothing to do with what you got going on. Anyway, I ain't being disrespectful. You be disrespecting my channel. You coming with the bad energy. And I don't got time for all that. I'm on a whole different thing. You coming with bad energy, get out of here with that, bro. Just step. You know what I'm saying? That's all you could do. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, why you trying to up interrupt my channel? Being, you know what I'm saying, being a nemesis for some reason. Uh the Khoi, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into the Khoi people. And also too, the Khoi is a branch of the Khoisan. You had the Khoisan, you had the Khoisan hunter-gatherer people of Southern Africa and of Eastern Africa too. Like Southeast Africa. They were there for a long time. And I talked about it on a previous channel too, when I talk about the Southern Kushites and how the Southern Kushites were some of the first people to introduce pastoralism to the Khoisan people. Because you have two different branches. The Khoi are the ones who actually practice pastoralism, who have learned pastoralism from other pastoralist groups like the Cushitic groups and some of the Nilo-Saharan groups. And then the San are just the full blown, hunter gatherers. Anyway, the Khoi and the spread of the food production in Southern Africa. And this is also, where this was frontlined by the Bantus too. You know what I'm saying? Because the Bantus, being their neighbors and coming into these regions where these or these Khoisan people were, it kind of affected their lifestyle too. They bring this particular type of agriculture, into these regions. And they say in southeastern Africa, both Kakazi and Kusi peoples were instrumental in spreading the ideas and practices of the classical age of Eastern Africa. In Zambia, the last 2 or 3 centuries BCE, Kakazi communities played a key role. See what I'm saying? So they played a very key role. These are Bantu, you know what I'm saying? Again, the Kakazi or in the Kusi, the Kakazi is the northern Bantus, and the Kusi is the southern Bantu or the southeastern Bantus. You know what I'm saying? The Kusi or the people who will become the later the southeastern Bantus, the people that be in Malawi, the people that you see in Mozambique, Tanzania, Kenya, and the Kakazi or the people that would have went to the coast, the people the Bantus that you would see in the Swahili coast, the Bantus that would be in Somalia, and that too debunks, even this migration itself debunks, Bantus being in Egypt. How these dudes be saying Bantus in Egypt. The most northern Bantu group is the Somali Bantus. You know what I'm saying? The Bantus, the Eastern Bantus came from the Savannah Bantus and became the Mashariki Bantus and around the lake regions. So when we talking about Eastern Bantus, we talking about Bantus coming from them lakes. Lake Tanganyika, you know what I'm saying? Lake in Nyanza. So I told you Lake in Nyanza is actually the actual name for Lake Victoria. All due respect, Chief X, man. You know what I'm saying? You good, bro. All due respect. I know you bang, you know what I'm saying? I know you bang for West Africa just like I do, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's all due respect, bro. I feel you. But anyway, forget it too. You know what I'm saying? The Kusi, you know what I'm saying? In Zambia, so this is like, Central Africa, Southeast Africa. In Zambia, in the last 2 or 3 centuries BCE, the Kazakusi communities play a key role. Elsewhere in southeastern parts of the continent, the Kusi, the Southern Bantus, were the principal spreaders of new cultural ideas and new agricultural economies. But the Kakazi and the Kusi peoples were not alone in initiating those developments. Far to the south of East Africa proper, in the lands around the middle Zambezi River, the economic developments of East Africa's classical age began to have a limited and indirect impact even before Mashariki peoples. You know what I'm saying? Which is the main culture of the Kakazi and the Kusi. You know what I'm saying? The Kakazi and the Kusi are basically Mashariki, you know what I'm saying, Bantus all in whole. They is two different separate sub branches of that. Anyway, let me see. Let me see. Okay. 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 Even before the Mashariki peoples reached their region, you know, so even before these Bantus reached their region, uh uh we are not all clear on how or just when these influences reach south of the Zimbanzi River. What we think may have happened is this. First, a group of Eastern Sahelian speaking pop peoples, and these when we say Eastern Sahelian peoples, these are some type of Nilo-Saharan groups. You know what I'm saying, coming in, you know what I'm saying, coming in from the north, probably from Sudan somewhere to these lake regions too. You know what I'm saying? You had other groups, you know, different groups migrating into these regions other than the Bantus. You had, even before the Bantus even got there, you had Nilo-Saharan groups, you know what I'm saying, around the lakes that already been traveled down there from Sudan. You had these Southern Cushitic groups, you know what I'm saying, these Afro-Asiatic populations who they call the Southern Cushites, you know what I'm saying? They already traveled, you know what I'm saying, to these lake regions, to the more, you know, for the eastern lakes, the farthest eastern lakes or whatever. And was intermingling all these regions, in these lake regions. But it say first a group of Eastern Sahelian speaking peoples, formerly uh, formerly resident formerly resident in the Great Lakes regions of Africa, moved south with their livestock, possibly around the the possibly around the middle of the first millennium BCE into the corridor region between Lake Tanganyika, the lake and Lake in Nyanza, you know what I'm saying, which is Lake Victoria. From there, some of them moved further south with their animals toward the middle of the stretches of the Zambezi. Across the river in what is today northeastern Botswana lived peoples who spoke languages of Kwe branch and the Southern African Khoisan languages. And this, even how they pronounce, you probably got to click even how you know what I'm saying, pronounce that particular term. Because these people speak click languages. And it's a two of the Kwe people of the Kwadi and the Proto Khoi Khoi adopted first sheep and then later cattle from the Eastern Sahelian communities, probably already by 4th and the 3rd century BCE. You know, even some Khoisan in certain regions, they picked up pastoralism from Cushitic people. And in certain other regions, they picked it up from Nilo-Saharan people. See, let me see. Okay, combining sheep and cattle, raising with their older gathering and hunting pursuits. These communities began to grow in number. Their herds grew even faster, and as a result, their descendants soon began to seek out additional grazing lands to be able to feed their stock. The Kwadi moved westward toward northern Namibia and far southern Angola. The Proto-Khoikhoi, in contrast, spread southward first into northern areas of modern-day South Africa, diverging into three groups: the Limpopo Khoikhoi, the Green Khoi Khoi, and uh, the Cape Khoi Khoi. As early as first century CE, the Cape Khoi Khoi expansion may have reached the south coast of Africa, following the Sundays River into modern day Eastern Cape province in South Africa. From there, between 100 and 300, uh, uh, between 100 and 300. Some Cape Khoi Khoi communities expanded west all the way to Cape of Good Hope, while others moved eastward across Key River. It would be wrong to see their early expansions of the Khoi Khoi and Kudati, and Kwedi were merely the taking over of gathering hunters' lands by more successful herders. Each cultural spread was as such a spread of an economic frontier as of people. As often as not, the new economy would have advanced because the people ahead of the economic frontier saw advances of new mixed hunting and herding adaptation and accepted it and made it their own. So these people, they had a mixed lifestyle. They still, hunting gathering is still a main cultural thing, you know what I'm saying? Even probably like the traditions, but still based a lot on hunter and gathering. But they still, at the same time they had pastoral ways too, adopted too by these new customs bringing in by these other cultures. And said the languages, of the Khoi Khoi and Kwadi, because they were means of communication associated with the new kind of economy, became the languages of the newly formed societies. The growth of herder population surely had coincidence for social and political order. Only for Khoi Khoi, however, can even a partially picture of this history as yet be stretched out. The early typical food collecting band of Khoisan civilization, the comparative cultural uh, evidence suggests probably had consisted of no more than 20 or 25 or 40 people bound by close family and marriage relationships. As local herding and bands among Khoi Khoi knew and comprised 100 or more people, their probably formerly close kin ties evolved into more formal initiation in patrilineage. They became patrilineage because of because the Nilo-Saharan was a patrilineage. Was good with it, Gideon Block. Was good with it, Isonic, peace and love, Dr. Banud was good with it. I'll say the patrilineage is groupings of peoples who trace their descents from a common male ancestor who lived several or many generations earlier in time, became the new basis around which bands could coalesce and social and political cohesion could be maintained. An older, formally recognized position of semi-heredity band headman partially existed among the ancestors of the proto-Khoi Khoi. This position evolved into tandem with the emergence of patrilineages into more formal positions of heredity lineage chief, able to act as moderator over community meetings and as a enunciator, and thus also the major shaper of the legal and political decision that merged from such meetings. This level of developments was probably common to all the Khoikhoi speaking societies and may have taken place among Kwadi as well. I think the Kwadi people probably were more like, the Khoikhoi were more adopted to the pastoralism, but I think the Kwadi was a little bit more on the hunter-gatherer end of the side. They were more assigned, you know what I'm saying? But they still, you know what I'm saying, develop certain speaking in society, you know, so still part of their society somewhat. Probably on the outskirts of the Khoikhoi society, since they were still on the ancestral tip. For us hunter and gathering. And they say in time, okay, it's saying in time, as local herder communities continue to grow in population size, the original lineage-based band would successfully break up into numbers of bands, each now formally separate lineage-based local residential unit, but each also recognizing their common historical connection and the membership of their core patrilineage to the same wider clan grouping. For the Cape Khoikhoi, this second stage in the growth of social and political complexity probably began to emerge as early as the settlement in the modern Eastern Cape province of South Africa at around the turn of the era. As the Cape Khoikhoi expanded further eastern and western in first several centuries CE, still larger political grouping eventually merged among them, each viewed by its members as the Motu clan's chieftain. These polities comprised several clans that could trace their origins back to one earlier clan, which itself had developed out of a group of related patrilineages. And as you see, like the Khoikhoi and the Khoisan, they took certain migrations too. Because the early Khoikhoi, they was like in like more southern East Africa. You know what I'm saying, originally, but they kind of like migrated into Southern Africa too, you know what I'm saying, even before the Bantu. Okay, we almost there. We're gonna get into the Bantu subject. But you know what I'm saying, I just want to get a light on this because the Khoikhoi was a heavy component in the presence of the, you know what I'm saying, these particular Bantu expansions as well. Even like certain Bantus, like they have like borrow certain culture from these cultures, these Khoikhoi or these Khoisan cultures. Even like what's the language? The Xhosa language of South Africa. You know what I'm saying? You got the click language, the clicks in the Bantu language. Okay, yeah. And now Sonic, bro, we still coming too. We still got to come for Robert Brown. We're gonna do that show on the Cushitic people too. I'm gonna do another show too, probably in the middle of the week too. You know what I'm saying? So be looking out for that. You know what I'm saying, to the audience. I'm gonna be doing more shows more often. let me say, okay, it says several clans could trace their origins back to one early clan, which itself had developed out of a group-related patrilineages. The paramount chiefs of such a multi-clan chieftain were the chiefs of the senior clans within the polity. So, seniority was based in this case on the historical claim of the senior clan that it was original kin group from which the other clan of the chieftain had split. The chiefs of the individual clans of the polity, including the historical senior clan, in the turn partly filled the roles of lineage chiefs over the senior lineage of their representative clans. If the evidence of the 17th century practice is any guide to the fourth century culture, and it may be a very weak guide at best, the chiefs of the larger chieftains had an authority more potentially than practical over the populations of their polity. In the day-to-day affairs, their influence and authority tended to be exherent at the level of their own lineage, and secondarily at the level of their clan. Only now and then would the issues can have arisen that would have brought into effect the roles of uh, uh, ad, adju, adju, educators in the inter-clan disputes, or as the war leaders in conflict. I mean, their historical clans to chiefly ancestries and the ability to maintain a fitting degree of personal wealth and livestock appears to have been uh, fundamental pillars of the authority and influence. That was the koi for you, you know what I'm saying? Some of these people that our Bantu ancestors would have had contact with. Um, yep, yep, yep. Cops like they like the Puerto Ricans of they like the Puerto Ricans of East Africa. If you look at the Pope, if you look at the Pope of if you look at the if y'all ever seen the Pope, I'm speaking to the audience. They used to comment, Chief Ed's comment on the cops. You know what I'm saying? Looking like some look like Juan, some look like Sudanese. Some of them do. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the Pope of Alexandria, he looked like a Horner and shit. You know what I'm saying? The Coptic Pope. Let these dogs out. They let my dogs out real quick. But yeah, though. Now we're finna get into the Kush, the Kusi. Not for y'all pseudos. Now you pseudos, don't get it confused. You know what I'm saying? Just because you see how it's spelled don't mean it's got anything to do with no Kush or anything like that. It's Kusi. It's actually is a Swahili term. You know what I'm saying? It's a Swahili term, which means southern, south. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, you know what I'm saying, because it's got I don't know, because Swahili got Arabic mixed with it too. You know what I'm saying? Arabic is a Semitic language, which is similar to Afro-Asiatic language. I don't know if it had nothing to do with Southern because it had I don't know, but Kusi just means Southern in Swahili. And it's just an identifier for these particular Bantu, placement groups. And Kakazi here is northern, the northern Bantu, northeastern Bantu. Okay, the Kusi and the Kazi Bantu and their neighbors, 300 BC to 300 CE. Okay, already at the close first millennium BCE, even as the Khoi type of mixed herding and gathering, typing of mixed, we were just talking about the typing of mixed herding and gathering economy became a spread southward to East Cape regions. The first few Mashariki communities began to push into the northern parts of southeastern Africa. Remember, the Kusi and the Kakazi are offshoots of the Mashariki. Mashariki just mean east. They all of the Kusi and the Kakazi together are Eastern Bantus, because they broke off of the Mashariki Bantus, who just generally mean Eastern Bantu. And they say, okay, first, the few Mashariki communities began to push into the north parts of southeastern Africa, belonging to the Kazakuzi branch of the Mashariki Bantu. These communities settled into parts of central and eastern Zambia. Those who established themselves in Zambia made what the archaeologists call the Mutitishi and the Salumano cultures. Let me say, what is direct about these communities, and we compare with other Mashariki of those times, is that they already had added a major component of cattle raising to their economies, and that is perhaps not surprising. The Mutitishi and the Malumano communities moved after all into the drier savanna areas that we suspect may have been the route three or 4 centuries earlier of the spread of livestock southward to the Kui of the southeastern Kalahari region. You know what I'm saying? So they probably got some of these herding techniques, you know what I'm saying, from the Eastern Sahelians, or even somewhere right from some of the Khoisan themselves. That's what I'm trying to think. Like they going in that direction. You know what I'm saying? Eric's going in that direction. Right here you see a carved wooden neck rest, Zambia. You know, the neck rest is, you know what I'm saying, that's a downstream from Sudan. This particular, you know what I'm saying, cultural trait. They got traded from culture to culture, you know, it's the second hand through culture, you know what I'm saying, by way through Sudan. They got neck rests even in Egypt. But even that came from Sudan too, you know what I'm saying, just went a different direction. You know what I'm saying, how the trade, the cultural, and all that shit, you know what I'm saying, expanded in secondary cultural trade. All right. While they explaining this, say this, explaining the head rest. Say this kind of, we've here show you, say this kind of artifact appears to have originated, as I was just saying, among Sudanic peoples of Middle Nile Basin. It may have been adopted in the Great Lakes region by some of the early Mashariki Bantus from their eastern Sahelian neighbors. and then taken south by the expanding Kusi people in the late first millennium BCE. It may have diffused south somewhat later in subsequent eras of making of neckrest spread all across the savannas south of equatorial rainforests and even to a few rainforest communities. See, I told you that headrest, you know what I'm saying, came way by way. I was telling you that pastoralism, like the pastoralism altogether came back way of those Eastern Sahelian or these Nilo-Saharan groups. Eastern Sahelians or Nilo-Saharan. That's a type. That's like that's a branch, a cultural branch that Christopher Aries is describing here. When he's talking about Eastern Sahelian groups, he's talking about a particular Nilo-Saharan population. Let's get y'all to understand that. See if I can pull up that map too. I had that map earlier. Let me see, pull up that map real quick. I'll show y'all what we're talking about with the different people around the lakes. There you go. Where is it? Agricultural and Central Africa. So here we go. You're gonna get right back to it. I'm just gonna show you this map real quick. Here we go. See if I can blow it up. I gotta download it. Open new tab here. There you go. Y'all see the map? Let me show y'all, you know what I'm saying, so we can get a view, eye view kind of what I'm talking about here. You know what I'm saying? You see the Marshariki people here. These were these Bantu. This were these Bantus or these Kusi in the Kakazi and the Kusi branched off from these Bantus right here. The Mashariki Bantus around these lakes, Eastern Lake regions. You know what I'm saying? You see these Nilo-Saharan, Nilotic, you know what I'm saying? These lakes up here too. You know what I'm saying? Central Sudanian. You know what I'm saying? The Nilo-Saharans, the Rube, these are Nilo-Saharans. The Rube right here, Nilo-Saharans. These people intermingling and shit, you know what I'm saying? Around these lakes. Yeah, it's around these lakes around here. You see the Southern Kushites, you know what I'm saying? They came in contact with these Khoisan people right here too. See the Mashariki, you see what the Khoisan at? They were their neighbors. That's what I was talking about. That's how I broke. That's why I broke down. It was necessary for me to talk about the Khoisan cultures as well. See the Batwa, you know what I'm saying? The Batwa or the people they wrongfully called the pygmy. If you see some of the Khoisan even deeper south right here. You know what I'm saying? They was some of them still in these regions, some of them spread to these regions. Back to the book. Go back to the classical age. Down to East African classical age. There we go. There we go. Right. There we go. Okay. And say then by around the second, you know what I'm saying, just get back and continue to what we're saying, the subject matter. Then by around the second and first century BCE, then and around the second and first century BCE, and the first century CE, a still more important expansion of Mashariki Bantu communities into Southern Africa got underway, belonging to the Kusi branch of the Mashariki. These communities spread in the next few hundred years across most of higher rainfall areas of southeastern Africa. 5 major groupings of Kusi peoples took shape during this period. Around the areas on the immediate west side of the Lake Nyanza could be found the ancestral Nyanzan community across the Zambezi. The better watered parts of the Zimbabwe Plateau became home to the Gokomir communities, who may possibly have been a southern offshoot of ancestral Nyanzan society to the east of the Lake Nyanza, north of Zambezi. Zambezi resided the ancestral Makwa society, while further south in the coastal plain of what is today southern Mozambique lay the lands of southeastern Bantu peoples. Finally, a expansion of country running from modern day Limpopo province of South Africa southward to KwaZulu-Natal could be found still another set of Kusi peoples, the ancestral Sala Shona. So the Shona people, these some of the Shona people. You know what I'm saying? They would have been they would, you know what I'm saying, come out of the Kusi branch of the Mashariki Bantus. And then you had, you know what I'm saying, the Zulu people themselves, they also would have been a branch of the Kusi branch. Okay. Even more strongly, even more strongly than the Khoi and Kwadi expansions, the settlement of Kusi communities, wherever it took place in southern Africa, began to undermine the ability of Khoisan hunter-gatherers to maintain an autonomous economic presence in the same region. So they mix, so these groups, a lot of these groups mix with the Khoi. And they say the Kusi peoples supplemented their farming with hunter gathering, and also like the Khoi and the Kwadi would have competed for food resources with the Khoisan hunter gatherers. But the early Kusi may have held an even more important advantage of immediate and continuing effects. They settled in the relatively impact villages, and those villages became manufacturing centers of areas around them. The most important manufacturer new to Southern Africa would have been iron and iron tools. The villages also made pottery, and it is clear that the archaeological record that this pottery was often traded to neighboring gatherer hunter bands. We suspect that a variety of other projects, more perishable and so more difficult to find in archaeological, such as wooden tools and containers, baskets, calabash containers, were also produced and exchanged by village societies. The people all about the village had only raw materials to offer in return. Hunters and Hunters had hides and ostrich eggshells to trade, while the Khoi would have been able to offer leather and domestic animals as well as exchange for product of the village. The village would therefore have tended to be the focal point of inter-ethnic relations. The magnet to the countryside around it, much to the manner of the medieval European time. Hunters and herders had to come to the village to obtain things they wanted or had developed for need for. And the Bantu language of village would have become the language of inter-ethnic contact. If if uh if and when village expansion encroached on lands of the neighboring communities, the habitats in previous contact and language use already favored uh and accommodation in which Bantu ethnicities would prevail. And say chief kins among Kusi and Kasi. I'm gonna split this up. This segment itself gonna be split up in two. You know what I'm saying? To two regions. I mean, into two sections. I'm going because it's going still going from 300 to 300 BCE to 300 CE. See, a lot of the Bantus merged with a lot of the Khoisan culture. We're getting into the chiefs and kin among the Kusi and the Kakazi. An apparent coincidence of scattering out Kakazi and Kusi communities across East and Southeastern Africa was a decrease in the scale of their political and social organization. Among most of these people, the double descent system of their Savannah Bantu and early Mashariki ancestors. So their chieftains. So Christopher Everett is saying that the Kusi and the Kasi chief system or kin set system is still based all the way back to the Savannah Bantus, going to the Mashariki Bantus, you know what I'm saying, going into them, you know what I'm saying. So a lot of these traditions is still coming back all the way back, you know what I'm saying. A lot of this stuff probably link all the way back to West Africa. Probably most likely do. If you're saying the same kin set system, because the Savannah kin set system itself. Yeah, you're right. Because the Savannah kin set system itself come from West African kin set systems, traveling all the way to East Africa. And they say, in apparent coincidence, the scattering of the Kakazi in the Kakazi communities, East and Southeastern Africa was a decrease in scale of political and social organization. Among most of these people, the double descent system of the Savannah Bantu and the early Mashariki ancestors, consisting of matral clans and matrilineages of less important patrilineages, was replaced either by consistently maternally kinship or else in some areas, such as among the Great Lakes Bantus by paternal reckoning of descent. The two-level kinship structure of ancestral Mashariki society with clans and lineages persisted among those Great Lake communities. Although shifting to a paternal basis, but in many of the many of the distant areas of all new settlement, we suspect the new Mashariki and Kusi communities may at first have uh, reconstituted themselves around just one level of kinship, the clan. The clan grouping, the clan groupings that took shape in the distinct new lands of settlement must often have been a heterogeneous origin. Mashariki expansion at turn of the era from the BC to CE would rarely have involved large clan size groups of people. Instead, the expansion must time and again have thrown together a new distant uh, lo, uh, locality, smaller smaller groupings, all families of different clan and regional origins. In this situation, the familiar kinship items and the settlers brought with them would have predisposed them to view themselves as members of the clan, simply because they now inhibit the same territory. As the new community grew, the early inhabitants of the region would also be incorporated into the merged societies. Sometimes the indigenous people would have joined one of the newly created clans, and other times they would have been treated as if they were herding and hunting band formed a clan of its own, and they in this way would have been assimilated as the group into a new Kakazi and Kusi society. Similarly, the two corresponding levels of early Mashariki chiefship generally failed to survive the expansion of communities into new distinct lands. Among the ancestral in Jongbi, for example, chieftains themselves to have been reconstituted on new bases. Both heads of the earliest Kazakazi families in the region claimed chiefship by right of being the first settlers. Among a number of other societies, the office of the Mokumo persisted, although not that of the Makwami, and the idea of chiefs as the owner of his or her people, and the importance of the chief in the initiating yearly rites of planting and harvesting also retained a wide acceptance. So they still had like the Mokumo, you know what I'm saying, type chieftain that we talked about earlier in Niger, Congo, and Bantu societies. What I talked about earlier, they brought, with them all the way from, you know what I'm saying, Central and West Africa or whatever, you know what I'm saying, Cameroon areas, Nigeria areas. They brought, you know what I'm saying, the Kumo culture with them, but they changed it up a little bit at the same time too. They changed certain things up in their system. And they say, okay, it say way chief, why, let me say why chiefship should have become, okay, why chiefship should have become less complex is not hard to understand. The so it can't so the chiefship came a little bit more became less complex. You say why chiefship should have become less complex is not hard to understand. The kin chiefs power depended on their relationship with the ancestors of the communities. And in the early Mashariki belief system, those ancestors resided where the communities had long resided. To live, to leave the home village was to leave the lands where the chief had an established uh, relationship with the ancestors buried there. The smaller unit of the village or a large part of it was compact enough community to be able to often to move more long distance together. In those cases, the kinship, the chiefship of the lineage of the Mokumo uh, might uh, might have been reestablished in lands of the undertaking rituals, condolences. I mean, uh, constellation. Consolations with the ancestor spirits of previous inhabitants. But the whole clan of the Mwami road could not also easily be carried long distance. almost everywhere. Therefore, the new Kakazi and the Kusi expansions went to the centuries between 300 BCE to 300 CE. A lesser complexity uh, kingship thus came into being, then had been known among their Mashariki forebears. Because of the history among the Great Lake Bantu societies who remain in the Great Lake regions, did the position of the Mwami, I mean, in the same position of the Mwami survive. And they say, hold on, because of this history, only among the Great Lake Bantu societies that remain in the Great Lakes regions, who remain in the Great Lakes regions, did the position of the Mwami survive. So they were saying like that's where their culture survived at. Interestingly, though, the Bakumo, plural of the Mokumo of that region, already by around the 4th century BCE, has ceased to be recognized as the lineage heads. A new class of chiefs, the Bakolo, instead became the local kin group leaders under the Mwami. We do not know for sure just what was going on in this case. One plausible explanation is that the Bakwami, plural of the Mkwami, among Great Lake Bantu communities had been able to take on a new level political authority by around 300 BCE, such that became able to remove the competing authority of the Bakwame, of the Bakumo, and replace it with the new subordinate position of Bakalo, appointed to their position by the Bakwami. The ritual authority of the former Bakumo was not so easily dismissed. However, it appears that former lineage heads found another cultural spirit for exercising authority. Akumo became the new term of Proto-Great Lakes Bantu, for ancestral, for ancient Niger Congo role of Dr. Divine. I'll get into the other. So next week we're gonna get into new developments in religion thought. So these particular Bantu's religious ideas and how it infused with other groups in their region. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Anybody want to join before I, you know what I'm saying? If not, I'm gonna shut down. See if anybody would join, have a few remarks. Put my cash up. If y'all like what y'all heard, put my cash up in the chat. My cash up in the chat. If y'all like what y'all heard, y'all want to hear more you know what I'm saying, more exciting. I mean, not, more good subjects. You know what I'm saying? Build this channel up, get it going. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Please, help me support my channel. You know what I'm saying? That'd be pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? I love it, sport. You know what I'm saying? If not just like the butt, just like and share. You know what I'm saying? If not just like and share. Yeah, I got the PayPal. I got the PayPal. I got to figure out how to share it like how to share the link. I got to figure out how to share the link on the chat on YouTube. Let me share this real quick. Share put a link in the chat. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna chat off screen for sure. We gotta put together that Cushitic history too. We gotta do that for real. So we definitely gotta talk, you know what I'm saying, for real, even to put that shit together. What's good with it, bro? Oh, sure. Yeah. What's good with it, bro?
Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, man. How the hell y'all do that shit, bro? With this shit? How y'all do that with the cartoon shit?
It's like something to do with the settings. I'll stream one day. I'll have to show you because I literally ran out of bed while I'm beside my wife and watching YouTube and trying not to wake her up.
Okay, I got you. Okay, yeah, y'all gotta show me how to do that shit.
No, I will. I'll be honest with you, bro. I've been up since 4 a.m. and I
Damn,
was like half asleep while chatting in your stream.
damn.
And sometimes I feel like I come on here and I'm not like fully 100% mentally.
Yeah,
I read. I'm a nerd.
yeah, I got you.
And I
Yeah,
really wish that we can chat off stream one day so that I can share my real self with you. And
yeah,
I promise you, once you get to know me, you're gonna be like, what the fuck?
yeah.
I'm not kidding. Um,
Yeah.
uh, I'll, I'll say this quickly. I went from a social work educational point of view job for 13 years to working for the government for a technological point of view.
Yeah.
Um, Now let me get real right now. Banoob, ha, Egypt got invaded by Christians, and you don't even speak your ancient language, and you're Christians. Some of them are Muslim, yes. Somalia, we have our own language. We don't speak Arabic as our main language. I don't know how to say that
You
to
got
you.
your own. You got your own indigenous Cushitic. Somali is straight up Cushitic.
We do. And I try to share this with you, bro. Um, First things first, I fight for modern Egyptians being the ancient Egyptians because I don't want those people to be disrespected because I do have Egyptian fucking brothers and friends.
Yeah,
Excuse my language.
yeah. They still your kin. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
At
They're
the
my
end of the day.
kin. But the thing is, I fought for everyone. As a
Mm.
Somali person who grew up in Canada, who speaks his native language, the people that affected me the most, that helped me grow, is Black Americans. The culture that I think is the greatest of all time to me is Black Americans. How do I back that up? Tupac, Me Against the World. Like, and when I come to on YouTube, I really like Gala and I really like Ngozi. I I really learn when I hear Gala speak and teach. And when Ngozi gets on streams and he's like spitting his, some people would say his E1B1B and E1 whatever, 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 whatever. I learn. I actually go and read the material. But when it comes to material culture, streaming, teaching, Gala is at.
You're right on.
However, if somebody comes on any chat and they disrespect Black people or African Americans, I feel some type of way. Like, I don't know how to say that. When
Yeah,
Black Americans help me grow as a person, I feel offended when people come on and they try to insult them. Dr. Banu, you say you're from Egypt. Israel has an idea of the greater Levant, and they want to take over Palestinians, they want to take over Egyptian land, and they want to take over people from Saudi Arabia land. You, as an American who doesn't read, who doesn't research, you don't get it. All you do is come on channels in order to disrespect Black African Americans, and indirectly you disrespect the people you claim to be from Egypt. Egyptians support Palestinians. As an American so-called Egyptian, you support Israel. It's time that you level up and read about geopolitics. And if you don't want to do that, at least listen carefully when Gala is trying to teach African history because Egypt's from Africa. Why are you on Gala's channel in order to disrespect black skinned people?
yeah.
I don't get it.
If he was in the South in the 1950s, like Sarah Cooney say, Dr. Banu has to be on the back of the bus.
I agree. No, I agree with
They
you.
wouldn't
Yo,
fuck with you,
Gala.
Dr. Banu. You'll be on the back of the bus. They was like, who the fuck is this fucking dark Caucasian motherfucker? We'll put him in the
No,
back of the bus.
Gala,
Just
I agree
yeah,
with you.
one
Tell
drop.
him,
They gonna think like this motherfucker mix. He's some type of mulatto. We're gonna put him in the back of the bus.
yo, Gala, tell him to come on stream and turn on his camera right now.
That white boy would have said, put that mulatto on the back of the bus. Put him on the back.
He's not just that. Bro, I can share things with you that will show you. What I try to say is this. There are some Somalis that do match Southern fucking Egyptians. Phenotypically, I don't know how to say this to you, but phenotypically, Somalis are considered Caucasoids, you dumb motherfucker. Like, I don't know what to say to you. Skin-wise, we're dark skin. So we we mess up the racist mind. We're dark skinned like West and Central Africans. Phenotypically, we and morphology wise, we are like Caucasoids. What do you have to say to that? You don't read? You don't travel? Not only will I fight against people who are Somali who are racist, I'm gonna fight against you, Banoob, who is racist. But when Gala and Gozi speak, I sit back and I'm like, they're teaching. I cheer. You can't do the same. You come on here to be racist. You can't sit back and cheer for the brothers. You are Canadian. I'm Somali Canadian. I still speak Somali. maxaa rabtaa saqjaan yaho maxaa sameynaysaa ma garanaysa luuqadda. Can you say anything in your own native language? I can speak full sentences.
I'm like Canadian. I'm like Canadian is a country of immigrants, just like the United States.
Exactly. Yo, Gala, am I
I'm gonna say
wrong
the
in
truth.
this?
I'm gonna say the truth. I'm gonna say the original Canadian is the Native Americans. Shoot, the Aboriginal Canadians.
Exactly. When I send an email, my email at the bottom says, my email at the bottom respects and shows love to the Native Canadians. Gala, I just sent you a picture on Discord. This picture
Yeah.
was shared to me by Ngozi. I want you to look at that picture.
All right, man, hold on. I'm gonna look. Hold on.
Yo, racist. Who gives a F? Bro, no, you're the racist. You're so stupid that you don't understand this. I'm from East Africa. We have been united with Egypt politically for a long time. You align yourself politically with Europe and Israel. So therefore, you ain't one of us. And when I say us, I mean Egypt, Somalia. Who the hell are you? You identify by tribes.
Damn, that picture wild. That picture wild.
Look at that picture.
Yeah.
Noob. We're one tribe in Somalia. We're the Somali tribe. You slow ass mother effer. We're one tribe with sub tribes so we can identify who intermixed with who. We have the 4.5 system government wise. Why? 4, 1 means Somali, zero point 0.5 means Bantu. You don't get it. Go live in Africa. Sorry, I only speak English. Exactly. You only speak a white man's freaking language, and you want to come talk to a person who speaks an Afro-Asiatic language. When when I say the sun, I say Qorah, means listen, Rah, Ra, Rah. That's how you pronounce it. The Yah, moon. You say sun, you say moon like a damn white man. And you want to come play in this field? You're not on this level, bro. You are not on this level. You are racist. Like, all due respect, you're out of your league. You seen that picture, bro?
Yeah. That picture wild. You look just alike.
Look at the genetics.
Yep. Yep. Similarly native. Yep.
So when I speak, am I lying?
That's the real shit. And the crazy part about it, any one of them can have any one of them markers.
Yep.
A Somali can have that V12, and the Egyptian had that V32. You know what I'm saying? In some instances.
Yep. Yo, Pure Black, my brother, I'm 100% on your side. I don't know how to say this to you, but um, as a Canadian Somali who grew up in the Western world, the culture that I admire the most is African American culture. The music that I listen to, the movies I watch, is African American. And to me, when I see some people who are African American, not you guys, that are Aboriginal claiming, Jewish claiming, Kemet claiming, I cringe because some of you have the people that influence me, and some of you have the people that are disrespectful to the people from Northeast Africa. And that's why I love hearing Gala speak. That's why I love hearing Ngozi speak. I got out of bed. I'm half tired. I'm pretty damn tired. But at the end of the day, when Gala streams, I'm just like, I have to be all hands on deck because, bro, that's a master teacher. Gala, you're the master teacher for me, bro. Thank you.
Right on, bro. Right on, bro. Appreciate it, man.
So, Miles, get your own alphabet. What do you mean get your own alphabet? Bro, I said this already. If you travel to North Somalia, the Las Gale caves and other places, we do have l letters and alphabets that you all fucking don't understand. When you say get your own alphabet, do you know that EV32 is an offshoot of EV12? Like your own? When did you develop your alphabets? Because at the end of the day, I can say this. Ours. God, am I wrong on this, bro?
Yeah, yeah. You don't even. Oh, that shit don't even matter.
It doesn't matter. I agree with you. The thing is, I truly, truly hate people who are racist against dark-skinned people. My fight is for people who are melanated.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, African American ain't just American. African Americans or you or we ain't even just African Americans. U.S. African Americans. African Americans are all the Africans in the diaspora in the Western Hemisphere to me. Because America is two continents, it ain't just one country. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was responding to Dr. Manu on some African Americans is America. Yeah, we're a subgroup of America, not of U.S. America.
Yeah. Dr.
Mostly
Banu says,
Niger Congo descent, which flourishes throughout our culture.
Banu wants to say this. Us, you got our alphabets from us point of contention. What I'm gonna say is this. Banu, you only speak English. You can't even speak an Afro-Asiatic language. So therefore, what I can say that all due respect, you are using my alphabets as an Afro-Asiatic language speaker. Am I wrong when I say this? Gala, are you muted?
Because the language comes first.
Bro, I don't think he understands this point of view. Um, I do my reading and I chat with you and Ngozi for the most part. What I'm going to say is this. When Somalis back migrated to the Horn, the skin tone that they have today is the same skin tone they had in the past, which means ancient Egyptians were not white. They had brown skin, even though we still have the same phenotype. So therefore, you had our skin tone. So when pseudo people attack you guys and trying to say you were invaded, you're not the real people, which I say you guys are the real people, even though you got lighter. You got lighter. Dark skin was before the white skin that you guys have today. In North Africa, I'm not saying you guys were Bantu, but you guys had darker skin than you do today. And I can share pictures with Gala right now that show a Somali person who's a lighter skin than a modern Egyptian in the south. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm gonna look for the picture right now and share with Gala. A Somali person meeting with an Egyptian person who's trying to hustle people who going to see the freaking pyramids,
Yeah.
and you're gonna see the skin tone. And if
Yep.
he wants to share it on stream, he can.
Yep. Even the earliest northeast, Afro-Asiatic speakers. You know what I'm saying? They weren't like super dark like a. They could be dark like a Somali in some points, but most commonly they were more moderate skin tones. You know what I'm saying? Like that reddish, you know what I'm saying, that reddish type skin tone, kind of like a Habesha Ethiopian type, like
Yeah.
from the earliest Afro-Asiatic speakers before the SLC5, you know what I'm saying, back migrated in from uh people back migrating in with that Iranian form of markers. But these people were Afro-Asiatic speakers too, who just so happen to mix with indigenous Asian population.
What's the date, bro? Give me the date right now.
Um, during the mid Heliocene period, so around like
Boom.
like around 7,000 6,000 BCE.
So then before then they had darker skin. Um, please check this out right now. There's two Somali guys who are meeting with an Egyptian guy. Look at the skin tone. If you want to pull that up on the stream, you can. Look at the skin tone. This is in the last 30 days.
Yeah, I speak English, but I speak African American vernacular, more of a Creole type English.
Exactly. And
It's
I,
certain,
I'm going to be on.
this, if I really get into talking like a St. Louis, you certain shit you won't even slang shit or certain shit you won't even understand out of the news what I'm talking about.
He wouldn't. And African American vernacular um, is the culture that influences me and helped me grow. Like, I don't know what to say to you, Dr. Banu. You decided to choose the European white man, and I decided to choose the African American side. But I am actually from Africa, but you are pure American. That's why I say you are racist. I'm so thankful that I grew beyond my people. East Africans can be racist, straight up, but I am so thankful that I grew beyond that. You're not even North African, and you're racist. I have North African friends that still live in freaking Egypt, that live in Morocco. Like, I
I
don't
got
know how to say this to
friends,
you.
I
I can
got
visit
friends,
those lands for free.
I work with as my cool friends, my close friends, and my job as Nigerian.
And are they this disrespectful as Dr. Banu?
No,
So
and they know they North African. They don't even consider themselves white people.
that's the thing. They don't consider themselves as white people or black people. They consider themselves as unique. They don't consider themselves as Arabic either. That's why I'm like, when you go from white to black, that's when I know that you are not informed.
Yeah,
But to,
light skin starting to play a scene, idiot. But it didn't move nowhere. It was still solidified in the Southern Caucasus areas. It wasn't spread it out yet. You gotta put dates on shit. You ain't never heard of a damn a molecular clock.
exactly.
No, you don't understand evolution. So don't even get it. Don't even get into this subject with me. You don't understand evolution at all, bro.
Look what he just said. Okay, English Egypt. Egyptians speak in Egyptian Arabic vernacular. You, oh my God. Gala, I'm gonna just speak to you. I don't want to speak to him. What I'm gonna say this to you, bro, and I think you're gonna get it. Egyptian Arabic is different from Yemen Arabic, which is different from Saudi Arabia Arabic. That's it.
Yep, y'all got different dialects.
Yep.
Even the through Arabic all the way like in south like southern Asia, like the Pakistani Arabic is totally different.
Well, let me take a deep breath because when I hear go back to Somalia, this one, I'll take a deep breath so I can respond to it properly. To respond to some, go back to Somalia, what I'll say is this. The house I was born in Somalia, my family and I still own. When it comes to Somalia, not only do I own my own house that I bought since I lived in Canada, I've also teamed up with other Somali people in order to start a school there. We have a literal school there. I shared this with Ngozi in the past, and Gala, I'm gonna share it with you next time. Um, I work my ass off in a first world country so that I can give back to a third world country. You cannot even speak not Arabic or even ancient Egyptian or have any connection to Egypt, but you don't even understand the fact that geopolitics exist. Somalia and Egypt have always had ties. And I don't want to go into history, but today,
He don't even speak.
Somalia
He don't
fights
even speak
against.
his own. He don't even speak his own vernacular. He speak of straight up white man
No, he does. I
vernacular.
noticed. No, I noticed. The thing is, he sided with a white man.
At least my grandma is Niger Congo. At least African American vernacular grammar is still Niger Congo, nigga.
No, 100%. He doesn't get it. And I'm not gonna say somebody's name, but somebody who streams earlier tonight was like, the chat is becoming elementary, I'm gonna leave. What I'm gonna say is this, bro, when YouTube is global and you on the world stage and all you want to do is hate on black people and the sense they have, it's time to level up. That's all I'm gonna say for that one.
Yeah, it
And
is. Yeah, Egyptian Coptic is mixed with Egyptian is mixed with Coptic. So what? We've been saying that.
but he can't speak it. So why is he referencing a language he can't speak?
He can't speak it at all. He can't speak it like my homeboy at work. I work with a Coptic dude. His name Abraham. His name Abraham. Yo, he a Christian. He a Christian Coptic and everything. He go to Orthodox church. Even at his church, he said the Orthodox church he go to, it's not just Egyptians. There is Egyptians and Ethiopians.
Bro, the thing is, as an East
Oh,
African,
bro, hold
Black
on.
Americans
Hold on.
influenced me. So
Hold
F you if
on.
you're insulting them.
Hey, bro, hold on. Let me show you something, bro. Hold on. One of these priests. I don't know what to do, man. I'm gonna look him up first on my phone. Okay, here we go. Here
I'm
we go.
educated, y'all not. But nope, I don't share my education because I don't think education means intelligence. I'll keep it simple as F because I'm never gonna share this type of information ever. I have a effing master's degree. Period. Education does not mean intelligence. You can't even speak your home native language, and you want to come flex and disrespect people.
Hold on. Hold on, bro. You hear me?
Hmm.
Hold on. Let me show my camera. Let me show my screen real quick. Hold on. Get back. Hold on. I have clicked off of it. There we go.
Islam cut our throats, yada yada yada. Christianity came in with a bang. Islam didn't.
You see this, bro?
I see
Abuna
it. Abuna
Mati.
Mateos?
Yeah,
Mateos?
yeah. Look, was a Coptic priest from Egypt. He's from Egypt. He ain't from Ethiopia. He's from Egypt. Who came to Ethiopia in 1881, became a bishop of Sheba under King Selassie Miriam, and Selassie became emperor of Ethiopia. Okay, so during Selassie Miriam, you know what I'm saying, during the 1800s, late 1800s, this Egyptian here, this Egyptian priest, Coptic priest, you know what I'm saying, lived among Ethiopians. Blended, he motherfucker blended right in. Like he look like he from there, don't he?
Bro,
He look like he from me. He look like he look like he King Menelik's brother or some damn shit. You know what
exactly.
I'm saying?
Bro, I don't want to say this. Gala, you're the GOAT. I want to be honest, when people disrespecting on streams, I get mad. And then my
Hold on,
wife looks at me, she's like, yo, calm down. You're with your son right now. He has to see positivity. I'm like, I got you.
hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Oh, let's look at the patriarch, the Pope of Coptic, the Coptic Pope. Because you know, like Catholic got their Pope, but the Coptic Eastern Coptic Orthodox Christians have their own Pope, which resides in Alexandria, Egypt, called the patriarch, you know, the Coptic patriarch. Let me see, towards Rose. Let's look it up. The Coptic Pope. I forgot his name, but look, he looked like watch what he looked like. Look at him. Hold on. Look at the Coptic Pope. Look like a damn horner. Look at him.
Yo, yo, Sosa in the building. I'll say that. Yo, Sosa, peace, my brother. This is Sonic. Bro, I don't know how to say this to you guys, but African Americans have made me grow as a person, as an East African. It made me want to teach my people. It made me want to unite with you guys and be less racist. Colonization and the BS has divided us. I'm trying to unite. Gala and Ngozi literally woke me up, and I am here to back that ish up. But Gala is killing it right now. Those
Look at the Coptic Pope, though. Look at the Coptic Pope. If he took his ass to Addis Ababa some damn where and took all that shit off. Even he kept it on. A lot of because you got Coptic, you know, Coptic priest there that's indigenous Ethiopian and everything. Some of them might come down there from Egypt. But look at it. If he one of the ones that came down from Egypt, you know, I ain't saying all of them, but some of them probably look lighter too. Some of them lighter ones came back lighter Egypt.
the Habasha look, some Habasha look lighter than him.
Yeah, look lighter than him too. But look,
Yeah.
if he came, he would have blended right the hell in. Nobody would have asked him. Nobody would have asked him shit. I don't know how to make the avatar. Sosa.
Yeah. Peace,
Yeah, I
Sosa,
should
my
know how to
brother.
do it. What the hell I got to do to make this avatar shit?
Bro,
Is it easy to do? What the?
it is easy to do. My ass is half tired. I'm on my Steam Deck. Let me try to figure this out. Um,
It's like a face recognition or something.
no, it's straight up.
So
And Sosa made me do this. What I have right now is I'll blame Sosa. Um, no, Sendercast. It has no. Um, okay, you gotta click on your start video, and then you gotta go to show avatar. You gotta go to the avatar on your video section.
No. Well, I gotta go to view.
When you go to Discord, can you
Yeah.
go to the video section and see if you can change your the way you look? Yeah, view.
You said Discord
No,
or
not in
Zoom?
Discord. My
I'm
bad,
on
my bad.
Zoom.
I'm used to Discord so much.
Oh, you said view. So go to view and then
Yeah,
go what show meeting time. Well,
hold on.
I'm on view right now.
I closed it. I don't know what the hell. My bad. I'm on my freaking Steam Deck, so it's not the same as my damn PC.
Oh,
So
I gotta go to immersive.
immersive, yeah. See,
Then what do I gotta do on immersive? I just see backgrounds and shit.
it doesn't give you avatar.
Let me see. Just see back. I just see like the little backgrounds. I gotta push. I must gotta push start.
Give me a sec. I'm gonna look this up right now. Let me read this question. Sonic, Americans don't know much about East Africans. Don't know much about East Africans. All or anything. Seems like they're not familiar with some West Africans. Yeah, six figure. I understand. I think some Americans are way more knowledgeable than others for the most part. What I had to say is this: East Africans are dark-skinned people, but at the same time, they do have black migration DNA, and
They got Nilotic gene flow.
the Nilotic and Almatic gene flow. As an East African, my thing is this: I don't want North Africans who are lighter skin who look like Arabs to be mistaken for Arabs. I want them to be respected, the fact that they do have genetic connection to the Levant. That's it. Um,
I don't see nothing. I don't know.
no, I'm gonna try to figure it out for you right now. Go to your profile picture and then click settings
Oh, okay. Okay.
and then background and effects.
Which one?
Okay, go to
What's that? Start video.
yeah, start let's say start video. Yeah, start video.
Or
Show
choose
avatar.
or choose video filter.
I see like I'm gonna start video and I see avatar. Show avatar. It's like
Okay.
now click on profile picture, click settings, click background and effects,
Okay.
and then
You talking about choose virtual background?
try that. And then it says video preview. Click on avatar tab.
See that? Let's see blur. You don't even
It's
see no
it, it's on the start video section.
studio effects.
Um,
Yeah.
Somalis who grow facial hair are mixed. But noob, you are not ready for this conversation. It's time that you go open a book up. I know you're old and you don't want to do that, but go open a book up because you are not in this league right now. You can go be racist against certain people, but when it comes to global stage, I'm telling you this right now, F you, you lost motherfucker.
don't see none of that. I don't see that Avatar stuff. I don't see nothing about no Avatar on here.
You don't see Avatar at all?
I clicked on the little three dots by my screen right here, right?
How do I even share my screen right now so I can show it to you? Sosa, can you come on? Can you click the link and join us, bro?
Yeah, I put it back out.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Y'all gotta watch Sosa because he is freaking amazing when he streams.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
Check out Sosa
objective.
World. Yeah, check out Sosa World. Check out Pseudo Killers. You know what I'm saying? Check out Cornivorous Podcast. All in my favorite podcasts.
And when you come on, please share your own stream because he has his own thing with like try media or something like that.
Yeah. Man, what this dude, Dr. Manube on, bro? I ain't finna, nah, bro. Nah, we ain't doing it on my channel, bro. I'm,
Look, we invented the
we ain't,
sunscreen for cosmetic purposes.
we ain't messing
Bro,
up the vibe, bro.
before y'all had dark skin, y'all looked like my freaking people. We kept the DNA, we kept the genetics and the freaking look. You didn't. I fought for you guys. But the thing is, some people are correct when they say that you guys became lighter because of intermixing with the Levant. Straight up.
How to do this shit, dog? I don't see none of my no. I see virtual background. That's it.
Okay. When I see mute, I see start video. Um,
You said start.
nah, I gotta go downstairs to go look at my computer.
Zoom window.
I'm gonna go and
Man,
Google
Dr.
and
Manu,
copy.
what you want, man? Like what you trying to talk about, bro? You gotta
He's on
tell
that Trump racist tip, bro. He
I ain't
is
on that.
definitely.
Yeah, ain't nobody on that, bro.
He's on that Trump racist tip.
Better go on swerve. Ain't nobody yeah, ain't nobody on there, bro. Ain't nobody on coming up here for no political conversation, bro.
That's what he's on, bro.
Talking about
Um, okay, for me, when I click on video, I show over avatar. So you have mute, video, share screen. Do you see the video?
you gotta download some type of app or something?
No, you don't have to download anything. It's just straight up setting up. Hold up. Okay, Sosa is about to jump on to help out.
I'm signed in. Tell me to sign in.
You don't have to do anything. You already signed in because you're on Discord. I'm not Discord. My bad. I'm Gully, you see my Discord. I'm on Discord and I like do calls with people who don't even chat.
Yeah. Are you talking
Uh,
about this?
yeah, not Discord. This is I keep mistaking it for Discord because that's what I'm on. But this is Zoom.
Zoom, yeah. Record test. Yeah. I'm like, how the hell they do that shit, man?
I want you to have this, so I gotta figure out a way to share the screen somehow.
I'm gonna Quarton too. Shit.
Oh, yo, Gully, my brother. During the week, I know you work, you have a family,
Yeah.
but I don't know
Yep.
what your schedule is like, but we have to connect so that we can literally voice chat. I do this like almost weekly with Ngozi, and I gotta be able to do this with you at the same time.
Yeah.
Let me in.
Who's
Did you hit
that?
the... Yo, I'm about to hear my boy Sosa for once.
What you want? Don't be just saying let you in, man.
Hit the link, bro.
I ain't talking
He-
about I'm talking about Dr. Manu talking about some let me in, B. What you talking
Let
about
me
some
end.
B?
No, but
You sound
noob,
like
wait.
undercover. You don't talk like that, man. Talking about some B. You don't talk like that.
Yo, Gala, let me speak to you straight up for once. Have you seen me fight for Egypt against black colleges?
Said fight against Egypt.
Like I fight for modern Egyptians being the ancient Egyptians.
Oh yeah, yeah, hell yeah,
So why the hell does this Banoob guy have a beef with me unless he's racist?
yeah. Why
Do
you
you
talking
see
about?
what I mean?
Yeah, why you talking about some let me in, B? You sound like an undercover cop trying to be cool or something. Let me in,
Yeah,
B.
yeah,
You don't
yeah,
even talk like that for real.
yeah. You sound like fucking a character from 21 Jump Street.
What you trying to talk about, bro? Ain't nobody trying to talk about no
Uh,
Egypt up in here,
uh,
man.
Let me make it more lighthearted. Gala, what are you smoking on, my brother?
I'm smoking on some runts mixed with some jungle cookies. I mix the
Yo,
two together.
let me ask you, how much kush do you smoke a day?
Shit, probably about at least 2 blunts a day. 'Cause I gotta work. I can't smoke at work. You
Two, okay, how many grams a week do you smoke?
I don't know. I can't even count. I don't know. I just do it.
Let me share with you. I don't smoke weed right now or anything like that. My drug of choice is like tea
Yeah,
and chai tea. Chai tea is my drug of choice, and sometimes, like once a month, like coffee when I'm in need. Um, but it's just tea and being tired as hell. Um, at one point in my life, I'm gonna tell you this. I gotta be straight up with you, my brother. I would go off on 28 grams in a week, in 2 weeks.
yeah. Oh shoot, hold on. Met all of them.
Yeah, yeah. Share the link again. But noob, why do I have to always fight for Egyptians against black collegists, but you are racist towards my people?
Yeah, man.
How are you a doctor and you don't understand that I fight for freaking North Africa when I'm from the region and I have North African brothers and friends? My brother-in-law is Coptic. Fool.
What's good
And
with it,
so,
Ghost, man? What's good with it, bro?
yo, Sosa is like somebody I truly, truly respect.
Well, you
I
guys come
love
on, y'all suck, man. I'm gonna kick you out of here. Tell me we up here disrespecting, bro. You coming wrong, dog.
you all suck. You're a doctor. Bro, education doesn't mean intelligence. I do have a master's in something, but the thing
Find
is,
something. What is it?
I'm not gonna share because it's an
Okay, well I
insult.
share it.
It's a freaking
Why
insult.
don't you? Y'all
Why do I have to
want to
share that?
say because hey,
Why?
wait,
Are you
wait, wait,
drunk?
wait.
Are you
You
drunk
guys
right now?
no, I'm
Be
not
honest.
drunk.
Are you drunk?
Can I finish?
Are you drunk?
No, you can't finish. You get up out of here. You
Drunk
dismissed.
ass motherfucker. I'm gonna shut up because Sosa's speaking.
What the hell wrong with noob, man?
No, I don't got time for all that, bro. I don't
He's
got time for that energy. You get a step with all. You gotta go on somewhere to the city hall with all that.
Make him a YouTube channel called the Angry Coptic. Coptic with
I
attitude.
know lose up in here, boy. No,
Make that a song, bro. I'm a culture with an attitude. What y'all want? F your niggas
get
because
off
they
my
all fucking
channel.
say.
Bounce off my channel. Ain't nobody tell you to watch my channel. It's the Bantu channel. But we don't talk about no phone at all. We talk about different other stuff. Trip.
Yeah. I was scrolling through YouTube and I saw the avatar. I was like, I saw the Gullah, I saw the avatar. I thought it was Gullah. I thought Gullah. I made an avatar. I'm like, hell yeah. Gullah. I saw it like, no, that's me. Like,
Man, I need it. I don't know how to do this shit though. Like what I gotta do.
Open up Zoom right now.
for me, it's on my Zoom. I go to like the little on the screen where my avatar is at. There's a mute button, and then there's three little dots. I click on three dots, and then under that
Yeah, I
shit,
see it. Yeah, I see the three dots.
then I said I click that dot, then I said choose virtual background, choose avatar.
Oh, okay, I see it.
You see it?
Okay, choose avatar. I don't see avatar.
Yeah, everybody shit different. I'm on a damn. I'm on a regular PC. What you on a Mac?
No, I got a what's this? It's an HP.
Yeah, your shit should be like mine. I think everybody a little. Some people should be in different positions, but it's the same
Yes.
place you do.
Well, on mine it just show different. It just say virtual background. It say non-blur, different stuff like that.
Yeah, some people should be different. Cause set it to the same thing. When he click his dots, he don't see it. Like some reason it be different for everybody. And then sometimes I find that mug. Sometimes I find it with an actual camera at where you like next to my camera, there's a damn arrow button that I click it and go up and then open up more displays. And I can do it right there
Let me see.
too.
Let me see.
I can choose my avatar right there too.
I got a little video set.
Nah, see, I see video settings on mine, but above my see when I click mine, the video settings at the bottom, it still says choose virtual background, choose avatar, show avatar.
Yeah, that's different or something. I don't see none of
You
that.
working through the Zoom app? I don't know, because sometimes people have to update the app, but I don't know if you have to do it for the
That's what I
PC.
gotta do. I probably gotta go into the website and update some shit.
Yeah. I think that's what it is too.
Like just because you gotta make some stuff advanced and all that.
Yeah. I think you'll update your app.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this shit going. Shit.
How
Yeah,
long you been rocking?
Yeah, that new kind of come up with all that rah. He tripping, man. Got to all that-
Here, racists come without that stuff. Sosa.
Yeah.
I just have to say this to you, bro. Much respect. Thank you for the shows that you put on and the level of information that you share with people. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate everybody following through the chop it up with me, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah.
We're trying to keep from getting turned to a bloodbath. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? Like,
I think I'm gonna do I wanna do like I'm probably gonna do an evolution show too. Like more
yeah,
so like I'm probably gonna call like it's still gonna be Algie E's podcast, but I'm probably gonna be like a different segment show, like a different part of different day of the week with just that segment just about evolution and taxonomy and shit like
yeah.
that. We're gonna be going to the phylogenetic tree and break down what's related to what. You know what I'm saying? People can see. You know.
Yeah, as I said, we were saying we was gonna touch on some more too, because thought of a new thing. All Egyptians look like him. Smash thing. All Egyptians
I
is
just showed.
Wesley Snipes.
Did you just see that picture of the Coptic priest?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yo,
He
gotta
moved
share
up.
the picture I just recently shared with you, bro.
You think that's
A
all it was
Somali
there?
and an Egyptian.
Yeah.
Let me see. You should.
Yeah, go to Discord. I shared a Somali and Egyptian with you. And
Oh yeah.
Sosa, I'm gonna real with you. I fight for modern Egyptians being the ancient Egyptians. However, I also fight against people who think that Egyptians look all light skinned and Levant looking.
Shit, some Levant niggas that look like Southern
I
Egypt.
think it was just I think it was the way it is now. It's a lot like it looked in the past.
Yeah, for real.
I don't think too much has changed.
It does,
Uh,
but certain timelines are different.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
maybe at different times,
even the
one
earliest
population might
time.
be a little bigger, another
Yeah.
time the other you know what I mean? But
Even the earliest time, they was moderate. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't like dark like on damn like a motherfucking Nigerian.
but like ain't no goddamn I'm saying Wesley Snipes running that motherfucker.
Yeah.
No,
Burner boy and shit.
They
no,
was like some highly select. It was basically the dark, like the earliest ones, probably like the early East African speaking motherfuckers, probably like some highly Selassie looking motherfuckers.
exactly. Come on, look at the picture I just sent you on Discord right now. Yo, one thing I want to say is this. EV32, which is Somalis like me, are an offshoot of EV12, who kept mixing with the Levant niggas.
Yeah. And then I already had the early
Big
Basil.
money.
They already had the early Basil erosion coming in from Arabia and the Levant early, like shit probably look like some South Asian shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But the genetics show it. I'm telling you right now. Sosa, sometimes some of the people, I'm like, you gotta go back in time. Before there was Kemet, EV30, EV32 into the
Yeah,
that's E1B1B EV32. It's an
yeah,
offshoot EV12, which is the paternal line of modern Egyptians.
yeah. But them Selassie looking niggas like went into the Levant, like, you know what I'm saying, mixed with the Cabrian culture. They was the Mushabian culture at first. Mixed with the Cabrian culture was the indigenous, West Asian hunter gatherers. Came to the Tufians. You know what I'm saying? They are still carrying that particular E3B marker, you know what I'm saying, but they mixing with the, you know what I'm saying, the mass majority of the indigenous populations. Then later on, they mix in with the Iranian farmers who bringing in the SLC 45 shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They get even a little bit more lighter, a little bit more lighter diversity there. You know what I'm saying?
no, I got you.
They carry that shit from the Caucasus hunter gatherers that mix with them. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
I I got you. I'm from a region that also has a T freaking haplogroup. What I want to say is this: East Africa also has the Habesha group. When you say Haile Selassie, the thing is, his dad could have been something like Habesha back migrating
Yeah, he
from
related. He related to Somali. He had Oromo. Oromo
there you
people
go. He
related
had
to
a
Somali
he had a
people.
he
Close,
had a
man.
dad or mom that's Oromo and a father who is Habesha who back migrated from Yemen.
Yeah.
And the thing is that DNA back migrated a long time ago. They did come down from North Africa.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That DNA, like I said, I want to tell you, uh, you get a history from them. It may not tell you how dark they were, how light they were, but it gives you a general history of what's happening, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can trace it through them genes, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I got you. Can I be biased for a sec?
But
As North Somalis, we intermarried, so we still got that genetics and skin tone.
yeah.
Gala, correct me.
Yeah, yeah, for real shit. That's real shit.
Yeah, and then part of Egypt's story, like people pick the Egypt story up when they doing pre-dynastic Egypt, as if the population that formed Egypt was there. Like they don't take into account like the population that formed Egypt comes out of the Green Sahara and encounter people in the area that they're in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then fight them and then fight all the way up into the people that, you know what I'm saying? So they act like it was an empty landscape and they just walked over there and moved in. And it just kept
Yeah.
having children and children and children. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To up the Lower Egypt.
Even the Green Sahara had a particular diversity of different people
Right.
migrating
Right.
to different parts of the river. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Mhm. That's what I'm saying. They I don't know how they view it in their heads. It's like mm.
N- I agree with you both, but this gets muddy for me. So then, Gala, bro, I want you to kind of clarify this for me, okay? The Afro-Asiatic language does come from the Horn, Eritrea area, right? So when they say
Yeah,
the whole
I
Green
say this.
Sahara,
Yeah, I say
when
around
they
that region. Yeah,
yeah, so when they say the whole Green
it could either
Sahara,
be that region or it can either be Eastern Sahara around the region, but it could be all of the whole region because all that shit kind of connected with each other anyway.
but that's still in the Horn eastern part, right?
Yeah,
So when they say the Green Sahara, the people get forced to learn the language from the eastern Northeast Africa, or are they trying to say that the Western Sahara people are the original people who became East North Africans?
Which you ask that again?
Okay.
Mm.
When they say the Green Sahara, they try to make it seem like that the people who came from the Green Sahara, which is a little more Western Northeast Africa, became the people of Northeast Africa, but the language and the DNA of E1B1B that's correlate to the horn. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but they was like moving around. All them people was moving around. Like Afro-Asiatic speakers moving into the Green Sahara too. You know what I'm
No.
saying? Migrating back. You know what I'm saying?
So originally they are from the Northeast Africa.
Yeah, they from Northeast Africa anyway. They from up around the southern Red Sea Hills originally. You know what I'm saying? All the nomadic people, all them people from like Northeast Africa.
No, I appreciate that. The thing is, we don't know this for sure, but before E1B1B and E1B1A separated, where did they separate?
In East Africa somewhere, bro.
And then you definitely would say that the Afro-Asiatic North African do come from East Africa compared to the ones that became E1B1A that became West Africa. I don't want to say his name, but Mr. Do you have an education in this? I've been taught
Oh
by the greats.
yeah.
Most of money
Yeah.
up the waters.
Yeah, some, you know what I'm saying, particular West African genome, you know, come from East Africa anyway. You know what I'm saying? Especially like Niger Congo language, the ancestral language probably came from East Africa too.
No, that's what, let me ask you this one though. That I saw someone the other day trying to say that sub-Saharan East Africans are the same as sub-Saharan West Africans, and they try to use the Kadofian people. But when I look at the Kadofian people, they do speak a West Central African language family.
Yeah.
So why are they using the Kadofian people as an example to muddy up the waters as saying that East Africans are the same as the West African people?
Oh yeah. It's because the Kadofian people probably always been there for a long time. You know what I'm saying? It's like because like at the same time, like even if you look at certain articles and stuff, when you look at like even when they talk about the Mushalaka culture and they talk about different people from like the Niger Congo people coming in, they usually call them they call them West/Eastern Africans. You know what I'm saying? Because the Niger Congo speakers, you know, originally come from like the eastern savannas though. You know what I'm saying? So technically they all kind of East Africans anyway. You know what I'm saying? But it's like when they split, you know what I'm saying, some of them stayed within them regions, you know what I'm saying, in them Kadofian regions and shit. Some of them just went on west into the Green Sahara and became other people.
That makes sense. I think people sometimes use the murky parts to muddy the water.
Yeah.
And so I hope that makes sense, bro. Straight up, I, I'm gonna admit I'm pure East African who grew up in Canada.
You grew up in Canada?
I grew up in Canada. I got my education in Canada. But the thing is, the house I was born in East Africa, which is Somalia, I still have that. I also do have a home that I bought in East Africa. I also teamed up with my buddies who came later on to Canada to build a school in East Africa that we still support every single year with fundraisers.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah. I know Canada got a strong, very large African population.
But we still support Africa. And what I'm gonna say is this, my worldview, my culture, my personality has got it has a huge influence by African Americans. Movies, music, reading about the history that
Yeah.
influenced me so much that when I look at the people from my own country, I sometimes I fight them because of the influence I have from African Americans.
Yeah. 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 You know what I mean? I feel like, when people say it, it's hard to digest it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because like when you hear people say that, like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, like, I understand what you're saying, but I can understand, but I never really know what it means. You know what I'm saying? Because you be like I'm influenced by the culture, like TV shows, shit like that. You know what I mean? Watching shows. Because I've heard people that learn how to speak English by watching movies. You know what I mean? So
No, I got you, but it's beyond movies. I also do read about the history
Yeah,
from the point of the transatlantic slave trade
yeah,
to everything that has happened since. Those are the pictures he's showing right now, to the point of let's say Malcolm X and everyone else, even Muhammad Ali. Finding out Muhammad Ali's paternal line is European.
yeah.
That was like a shot to my heart.
Yeah, shit. That's gonna break your heart for a lot of African Americans.
But
Shit.
it's beyond movies. I actually read about the history, the movies, the music. It's a comprehensive view that I have that made me see the holistic point of view that African Americans have experienced.
Yeah.
And that allowed me to say, these are my brothers, and my own people need to learn from them. So sometimes my own people, I look at them with disdain and I'm aggressive with them to grow.
Yeah. I think I feel what you're saying. Like, in that area, like, is the push for science just as strong? Or no?
No, science, I agree with you. When he shared the screen right now, Gala, I want you to look at that. This
No,
shows my science point
I
of
mean,
view.
where you are, East Africa, like, is science? Are they pushing science very big in the area in your
Yes,
area?
yeah, yeah. Uh, we are pure science. The thing is, we okay, I'll say this to you.
Yeah, like, what's some of the hiccups? In other words, I'm asking.
The hiccups is this
Probably religion. Probably the
w-
religion.
no, it's not the religion. It's the fact that Arabs want to come in and they want to use geopolitics to divide so that they can have support. And then Americans want to come in and they want to do the same thing. We have geopolitical issues. So it's not the science. It's geopolitical Americans and Arabs that want to divide so that they can have
Control.
certain people on their side and control the area.
Right.
Um, as in I'm a Somali. And from the Horn area, if you look at the map, it's a strategic area to have a base and control a whole region. My country has not allowed that, but Djibouti has allowed the Chinese, the Europeans, the Americans, Israel, and certain people to put a base in their land. And you are an American, right?
Right.
America has so many bases in Africa so that they can control the resources. And right now, Burkina Faso, certain countries in West Africa are fighting back against America, who they recently told them to F off, and France. So that you still have that old school colonization that's happening in Africa that Africans are fighting against. Divide and conquer is real. That's what I'm going to say to you. It's not against science. As in East Africa, I'm going to let you know. We love science.
Just politics. I feel you. I feel you.
It's the political agenda that's coming in to divide and conquer. That's why I'm trying to unite with my African American brothers and say, you guys you're ahead of us, and us that have migrated to Western worlds who have the education. If we can unite with you and bring you in, the sooner we do that, the sooner you can help the locals advance. I'd rather have an African American buy up land, take advantage of the resources that we have, than have a European man from Western country divide and conquer.
Yeah, for sure. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But the picture, look at the picture Gilla shared right now.
Yeah, I see.
EV12, my science side. EV12 is an EV32 is an offshoot of EV12, except EV32 married a proto-Nilotic woman and Omotic people later on. But if you go back a certain time, that's the same man.
Yeah, but even from the modern perspective, the the Cushitic people, you know what I'm saying, or even the Eritrea branches of Afroasiatic, you know what I'm saying, them people would have been some type of Basal Amadic people anyway that mixed with some type of Basal Eurasian people. You know what I'm saying? And then they would have mixed. They would have mixed with contemporary Amadic people later on.
There you go. I will say this. I'm a gamer who used to stream on Twitch, so I have a huge affinity to reading chat. And I want to say this: Green Sahara connection to the Nile Valley population needs to be clarified. So I think that does need to be clarified with the timeline, because if we don't use dates, it confuses people.
Mm-hmm.
Or else you could just say that everybody is African from a specific region, even the Chinese and the Russian, without giving a proper context with the timeline.
I'm looking for that lady. I know. Ain't it a where she is? Saudi. It's a Somalian lady. She's like a paleontologist or
Frick, what's her name? I probably follow her. Bro, I'm a nerd, but sometimes I'm so tired that I don't share this stuff because I just want to troll on streams.
Oh, she's an archaeologist. Her name's Sada Mari.
I might have to check my Twitter or modern day X, which has become a freaking conservative propaganda.
No, I'm gonna look it up.
So I'm gonna say this to you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Like I
That's
said,
it.
I'm glad y'all follow through and support, man. And, follow the show. Like I said, I'm just getting started. So,
Yeah, keep it going.
but what we be wanting though, at least for me, we be wanting more people from Africa that are tied to the land. You know what I mean? To actually come on the panels. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why.
So we can hash out our differences or whatever. Disconnects we got. We can work it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did you see my channel? What I had BR and all them brothers, young brothers on my
Oh,
channel, bro?
Bjorn is powerful.
Sosa.
Nah, you know what I mean?
I had all them young African brothers on my channel.
Gotta get so on those discords.
I'm in the like I be helping the brother BR the Dinka brother with the channel Kush Roy. Me and him will be like homies, like you know what I'm saying. All of the brothers look up to me in their channel, in their Discord.
Yo, Gala, can I say this? I don't
Yeah.
want to name some people who wanna claim that the ancient Egyptians come from the south and they're the south. But the thing is, you connect with people from the south. And what do we say to you? We
You
might
said,
be connected in certain points, but we are not them.
no, hell no.
I'm telling you right now. Like,
Yeah, we had a Bagari brother on there. Uh, this brother he was on there. Two Dinka dudes. It'd be all he Dinka. It was another Dinka dude. It was a dude. It's another dude that's in the Discord. He went on the show though. He Tutsi and shit. It's a lot of that young, young African dude. Ain't even actually one of them Bari. It's another dude that's Bari. You know what I'm saying? He a Bari, not an Melodic dude. You know what I'm saying?
I just think like we talking all this talk about Africa, and we don't got nobody from the land on the panel. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get some
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
Like because we know we got people from Africa that support. So what I mean?
yeah.
Come on, yeah.
Yeah, I got a show coming
I want
up.
to link up with somebody that's doing YouTube live from Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like link up with it.
Yeah, I got a show coming up with Brother BR coming up. He's supposed to be interviewing me on West Africa though.
that's gonna be
Yeah.
powerful as hell. Bjor is awesome. I don't hesitate to see he's a Nilotic person, and there's a couple of streamers that have a channel. There's a couple of people who claim to be descendants of connected master teachers. I don't want to say their name. He kills them.
Yeah,
You got
yeah, check,
you got a channel?
yeah,
You all
check
got a
that.
channel?
Yeah, it's got Kush Royalty. You just look up BR. He do the videos. He be doing all of. You probably seen a lot of. You probably seen this video on YouTube floating around. I know you probably seen some.
I'm gonna look.
Yo, he's
Yeah.
awesome.
Not, I got my algorithm is strict. I mean,
check out. Yeah, check out my. He was on one of my channels. Like that's what I said. I had a channel like a couple months ago. I had all young African brothers on my channel. We was on there building on it.
Back in the day when I found out about the algorithm, I cleaned my shit, all my subscription. Anything show up on my YouTube shit, I'd be like, "Don't show me this again."
Yeah.
Do not show me this again.
You see the screen, Sonic.
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
Yeah, it's a sister. She the archaeologist sister that's Somali.
Straight up, when I look at it, I know she's Somali. So
She do a lot of work on the rock. She do a lot of work on the actual Somaliland rock art. She do a lot of work on the rock art in Somali.
Yeah, I see a channel. I just subscribed to the brother.
No, he's powerful, bro. Sosa, you get on his Discord. The guy is freaking awesome. I'm gonna say this to you. Sometimes people who come in.
Yeah, he got a Discord too. His Discord hard. It should be a link in his on his channel page.
Hold on, let me freaking. I'm gonna do all this for you, bro. I'm gonna.
Them chats be real educated. We be in a building like all day, like how we be building in pseudo killer. We be in a building, be different African people.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't share his channel. Discord. But yeah, I'm gonna invite you. I'm gonna see if I can invite you to one of his Discords. Invites are disabled. What the hell, Bior? Bro, talk to this guy.
Yeah. See that. Yes. She smashed that Bior and just the whole population of Egypt.
Exactly. Okay, check this out. What you know what he tries to do? Gala, please listen to what I'm trying to say right now, okay?
Yeah.
Smash tries to say the Nilotics are the original Egyptians. And then he tries to say that the Cushitic people are further down south. What he doesn't understand is this. The Nilotics do have a connection to southern Egypt and that land area that you call Nubia. However, the Cushitic people have a genetic connection to ancient Egypt more than the Nilotics. But they also have a Nilotic mix, ancient Nilotic mix. So therefore, the Cushitic people are the people you would consider the borderland Egypt and Sudan, Nubia. Am I wrong, Gala?
Nah, you're right. The Cushitic people be a lower Nubia in upper Egypt. And they'd be like in the east too. Like they'd be in the east, and they'd be in like some of them live in the Eastern Sahara too. Like some of them lived and traded with some of them not the playa people. That's how they got them. That's why they got them goats from.
There you go. So Smash doesn't understand this. You're trying to connect the Nilotic people.
The Cushitic people actually domesticated the donkey.
Gotta correct me when I say this. As a Cushitic person from the Horn of Africa, the camel is ours, man. We domesticated that motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
And nobody taking that away from us.
Yeah, because the camel was just wild. I think the Somali people domesticated him and brought him to.
Yeah, camels.
He got some cool little. I'm gonna see what he's talking about. I'm see what he's talking about. Yeah. I'm looking through his channel.
Yeah, that's the Discord. I think I got it. So join because I think you're freaking intelligent as hell, and I learn from you. And I think it would be amazing for you to bring on people from the area. You're gonna destroy people who are pseudo as hell, who try to use the South to destroy North Africa. And
yeah, pull up. Where you put it at?
The link in the YouTube channel on YouTube right now. The YouTube channel that Gala's streaming right now.
You gave him the Discord link?
Yep.
Oh yeah. You gave him. You getting a lot of contact with network with different Africans.
Astro 7 and Chef chat pretty. You're dropping a lot of sources too.
Mm-hmm.
I like that guy, but can I be honest with you guys? That guy's my brother. I like him. He's very informed, but he is biased towards Levant white people.
Yeah, everybody got their bias. Yeah, I expect it. I don't too much, you know what I mean?
He's good though, more
Yeah.
than smashing them. But he's biased against us.
All right. Well, I gotta make a name or something. All right. Let's see.
But Bior is freaking awesome. For me, there's a couple of people that when they speak, I'm just like, thank you. Gala, Bior, Ngozi. And then there's the subgroups that I'm just like, yo, guys are awesome. And so say you are one of them. Thank you.
Yeah, bro, I appreciate that. I appreciate
Looking
that.
at this map, trying to show this map.
We've been doing this fight for a good little while. Shit. You know, my girl, I came to this mug. You know, my point of emphasis was neuroscience. It really
You said
neuroscience,
neuroscience?
evolutionary psychology. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn so much shit, argue with everybody, man. You know what I'm saying, to get right. With neuroscience, with evolutionary psychology, you have to learn. You have to be basic, grounded in evolution. You know what I'm saying? But then get to argue with them before I had to learn about farming, agriculture, the difference between cattle herders. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, semi-nomadic. Oh man. Man. Got me looking at journals on bulls. Which type of
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at shit. Yeah, I'm looking at the different how cows, different cows breeds spread throughout Africa and shit.
right. Yeah,
Got
yeah.
the hump cow from India and shit,
Yeah.
the Taurus Indicas and shit, and
That's what I know I was
the
in deep. That's what I know I was in deep. Because I was talking to you. I was like, yeah, he's like, you know, they got a 2021. I'm like, yeah, for real.
like, hello, man.
Like I'm in trouble, man. I'm looking at cows and looking at trying to study, see when it got domesticated. What was it? I got to follow up on that.
yeah, because even like they saying like these need more. It's a lot more work and emotions on it though. But it's saying like Nilo-Saharians, you know what I'm saying, they didn't have they didn't have like a full domesticated cows at first, but they hunted these cattle, but they kind of tamed them, like protected them and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they had like this type kind of like primitive, like a primitive version of like a pre
Yeah.
pastureless type of thing before they was fully pastureless when they started mingling more with the Afro-Asiatic groups. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because that's you have domestication and then you have, like you said, tame. Like
Yeah.
you can see those different tribes in Africa who go to wild cheetahs and feed them out their mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Those they tame, they ain't domesticated, no different than a lion and a
Yeah.
zoo. You know, you can play with them and stuff like that, hang out with them, but that's
Still
the tame
tolerate.
lion. Yeah, that he ain't domesticated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. And they say I was reading Eric the newer Eric book. He was saying how like around Napa Playa, they had like some of the Nile Saharas runner, they'd dig up like water holes and like make the cows, like make some of the wild bovine, you know what I'm saying, come over there and drink the water so they'd be closer to like, you know, like because the cows get desperate when like in the dry season. So they'd make the little water source for them so they come over there and be closer to them. So they get used to them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And be more dependent on humans. So it'd be like, you know, like a meat source, food source, or whenever they need it.
Yeah. You know, it's funny because even when you look at the Khoisan, right? And I was reading this book by Stephen Fink, and he was talking about how, in order to do that trick where you tie the monkey to the tree and get the monkey to eat salt, and then the monkey take it to the water source.
Oh yeah.
He said the only way you can do that is with the scientific method. You know what I'm saying? All the components of the scientific method is in there. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
somebody had to form a hypothesis, figure out where we gonna get a monkey. You know what I'm saying? Like how to catch
Yeah,
the
observation and all this shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like somebody was when they figured that out, like somebody was on one when they figured that out. Like, look, you know what? The monkeys know where the water at, bro. Because why there's monkeys here? They would be dying. They gotta know where the water at. You feel me? Somewhere like, all right, look, so we catch one. You know what I'm saying? We gotta make them eat something that's gonna make them thirsty. And then we
Mm-hmm.
like, shit, figured it out.
I was trying to show this map right here. When I was smashed, say the Kushite groups was at.
Oh, start watching that Smash.
Yeah.
So far.
Repeat that, Gala.
No, I'm saying what he said the Kushite group supposed to be at.
The green?
No, you said Smash said the Kushite supposed to be somewhere.
No, he wants to put the Kushites, let's say, bro, do you see where the green is right now? He wanted to put them more into the orange area at the bottom, and he wanted to put the Nilotics to be the original Egyptians that built the land.
Oh, he wild. It was
You know
all
what I mean?
both of them groups was there co-living with each other.
He doesn't get it. So for me, when I look at Bior, who is more Nilotic and not in Cushitic, if we go back 7,000 years ago, 8,000 years ago, I I have I do have a proto-Nilotic mix.
Yeah, he got Cushitic mixing him. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but Smash doesn't understand that stuff. So what he wants to do is he wants to take the darker skinned people and say they are closer related to people like him, and then he wants to put them in Egypt.
And then the Egyptians up here, Eric
Yeah,
classified him as North Eritreic people. These are the northern these branches branched off from the Proto-Cushitic groups into two branches. One became Cushitic, one became the Northern Eritreic population, which is like uh the early Chadic languages, Egyptian, and the Proto-Semitic, and the Berber. You know what I'm saying? The Capsian shit.
yeah. Okay, check this out. When you say like the Moroccans, the Berbers, okay, when they back migrated, a long time ago from the Levant, they split. When they split, some of them went down all the way to the Horn, and some of them went to the west. They became the Berbers, we became the Somali.
Yeah, that was just one migration though. That
Yeah,
wasn't like the full migration. That was just like that was a piece. You know what I'm saying?
E1B1B.
Of the population.
Yeah, not the T's and all that stuff, but the E1B1B part.
Yeah, no, that was one particular branch of E1B1B. E1B1B was already in East Africa when that particular migration happened. It was just when that migration happened, there was Levantine people coming in mixing with Afro-Asiatic population that was already in the regions, like people that they already related to that just been lingering around there.
But they
You
were
know what
still
I'm
the
saying?
same people.
Yeah,
Paternally, they were still the same people.
yeah, like when the Capsian culture formulated, it was basically people coming in from the Levant bringing in goats and sheeps, but they was attaching themselves to older Afro-Asiatic traditions that was already there, and they adding on the indigenous techniques to these newer techniques.
But they still would have been E1B1B because the thing is,
Yeah, yeah,
it
it would have
would,
been different E1B1Bs passing and moving around,
yeah,
older ones, newer ones. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
And then later on, when the skin became lighter, it would have been the feminine, the female part that came inconsistently. So
Oh
they
yeah,
would have mixed with the woman part from the Levant that made them lighter skin. However, it's the males that stayed in Africa that mixed with the Levant area.
oh yeah, yeah, most definitely. Yeah, overall, yeah, it wasn't that many. You know what I'm saying? Women lineages don't move. No, well, women don't move around like men do. They do sometimes, but not. You know what I'm saying? Not as you know, what I'm saying, not as much.
Yeah, the great fight for Egypt. You know, when I came in, you know, the, this community, this conversation is like, you know, I didn't really like, you know, Africa don't got, it's not like Africa got gates up at the border. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's always been like one people are arguing, oh, the whole thing is Levante, right? And then one side arguing, oh, the whole thing is Sudan. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's always like an overcorrection. One people overcorrect way to the right, the next one overcorrect way to the left. You know what I mean? Majority of the time the story lies right in the middle. Because we talked to we got 2 interviews with Egyptologists coming up. One is an expert in language. You know, she talk about how, that region with that little Levantian region right there, man, it gets blurry right there. Man.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
like it ain't as simple as you think. And you know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing when you get down and upper Egypt.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
because lower Nubia is in upper Egypt.
Yeah, that shit.
You know what I'm saying? So it gets blurry right in that
That
lower
shit
pocket
like
right there.
that shit like Texas right there.
Yeah.
In the fucking Mexican border.
Right.
You know?
So yeah, some shit get real blurry. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah.
Real.
Yeah, you feel me? You're gonna see that now
It's
chicken
Mexican.
taco with real fried chicken in that mother.
It's
Like, what the
Mexican,
hell going on? Why
bro. Bro, it's Mexicans. It's Mexicans in Houston. They don't know no Spanish. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yo, Gullible, bro, let me say this to you though. Spanish does come from a different region. Um, okay, I'm not trying to expose myself for that I do career-wise and everything, but I do have kids that sometimes what they're gonna say is that Spanish is not the native language of the land.
Oh
When I
yeah,
first
yeah,
when I first heard that, I was like, huh? And I had to go study. This was like 10 years ago.
yeah. Oh really?
I want to be, bro. I learned and I grew
Yeah, I forget.
as a
Yeah, yeah.
person.
That's not something you would just offhand know like that. You wouldn't just offhand know.
I used to think Spanish was from Mexico, but it's
Yeah,
not.
like like them Native Americans, man. We just call them Mexicans. All
Yeah,
it is.
yeah, real. They
Yeah,
what
them
they
little Native,
what they mosquito. Most of them mosquitoes. They're like because
yeah,
Spaniards
because
mixed
they
with
got some
native.
African in there, you know. So yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, a
yeah.
little bit of that. But like it's some like I know some Mexicans like. Cause
Basically,
I've been
hey,
around a lot of them. Like some of them, you could tell like they heavily Native
they
American.
the basically they the African American versions of Native Americans, bro.
Yeah. Then you got some that look straight up white, like straight up Spanish. Yeah, he got a
Yeah,
little more
yeah.
Spaniard than him. You know what I'm saying?
Then you
Some
got some of them,
motherfucker like Cortez and Cortez and
right?
them and shit. You know
And
what I'm
then
saying?
you got someone when you look at you like that nigga look like he pure Indian.
Yeah,
You know
bro.
what I'm
For
saying?
real.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
I had an actual Indian partner. This motherfucker from Dakota.
well, I'm Native American. Stop calling them boy Indian. We get confusing people.
Yeah.
Native American.
Native American. Yeah, I had a Native American homeboy from the Dakota. You know what I'm saying? That's like what his people was Lakota people. They the
Yeah,
people that the French was cool with in the fur trade. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But we called him Lakota Chris. I used to work with him, but people was always think he'd get mad. Motherfucker always think he was Mexican. Like, I ain't no damn Mexican. I ain't Mexican at all. I'm a Native American.
Yeah, it's funny because in Lawrenceville, man, in Georgia, Lawrenceville, man, there's a strong Mexican population, Mexican, Cuban, and you be seeing all types of different types of Mexican. Like you see the Cortez type. You'll see the damn bro. You sure you ain't African American with the curl with get the haircut at the barbershop we go to, but
Yeah,
Mexican though. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Kids got the curly crinkly hair like they mixed with a biracial. You know what I'm saying? Like they trying to. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, for real.
see all different forms, man. Like
You got the majority. They say the majority of the African descended Mexicans, even though they still mix with mestizo, most of them live in this area called Costa Chica. Like a big majority, you know what I'm saying, the biggest population of the African descent. And
yeah,
like
see that shit.
Veracruz and certain
Still
areas.
discriminated against in that little region, little area.
Yep, they had to be recognized because people they wasn't even saying they were just writing them off as mestizo.
Yeah, they want to hold tight to the African roots.
Yeah,
They
it's this
serious about that
dude.
shit.
It's this dude I follow on. He do he like a travel. He do a travel YouTube channel. What's the dude name? What's that dude name, man? But he a black dude. He Haitian descent. But he be going on. He go to like different countries, like even Spanish different countries. Like and he always go to the black community and shit. You know what I'm saying? The people that they don't really show you.
Yeah. I got a lot of shit coming up too. That just remind me, I got that damn. I'm supposed to do a show on Haiti, on barbecue.
Okay.
Gangsta over there murking everybody, man. Doing, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
supposed to do a
Captain
show on
Barbecue. That
yeah,
shit wild. That shit Haiti wild.
Haiti's wild, bro. I was gonna do a show. I was gonna name it African Americans Don't Care About Haiti. You know what I'm saying? Because they right there, bro, and they get decimated, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't care.
Yeah.
Like we'll talk about it. So you know what I'm saying? It was like we don't got
They
Haiti
the
on our
old
mind at
they the
all, bro.
they the old world African American.
Yeah, well, we don't got Haiti on our mind at all, bro. They going through hell over there. We've been going through hell.
Been going through hell. It's like even the shit they going through remind me of the same shit that Jamaica go through with the politicians and
Yeah,
all that
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Probably were.
Yeah.
Because they doing it to themselves. You know what I'm saying? To some degree. But it's like in order to understand barbecue and how we got there, you got to go back in time. You know what I'm saying? You got to go to Papa Doc.
He was a police. He was a police and
Right,
shit.
right, bro. You feel me? It's like he wrong, he right and he wrong.
Yeah.
Like it's complicated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is a complicated situation.
Yeah, it's complicated, bro. Mhm.
They ain't no normal gangs. Like people think they just some gang now. These ain't no
Yeah, they leaving dead bodies on the street, and folks that they can't even go get the bodies because they're afraid to go get killed. So the bodies just laying on the street, bro. Going door to door, just killing folks.
yeah, that shit like Liberia in the West. That shit crazy.
Yeah.
Captain Butt Naked and shit.
I don't even like, you know what I mean, and just being that, you know, an African American, like I don't even know that concept of just somebody who just like imagine if the Crips just took the United States.
I know.
Like I don't even know what that would be like. I can't even conceive of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, or imagine if the Panthers succeeded in their plans, whatever the hell they had going on. Shit. It would have been like that, bro.
Yeah.
It sound good to us and shit, but shit on physically it would have been that type of shit.
Yeah, but the way this government set up here though, it don't matter.
Yeah.
You kill a president, okay. Just point somebody else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? You can kill whoever you want. It don't matter.
I mean, look at Cuba, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Cuba, shit, the revolution, shit, they ain't do nothing but kill one dictator, and another dictator took over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even when they do the king shit, like shit, when Dirge and all that shit took over Ethiopia, you know what I'm saying? When they kill a king ain't nothing but an old world dictator. Shit. It should become some new political shit.
Yo, can I say something? Ethiopia is how to say this? They reach out to the master in order to dominate the black people from the area. Ethiopia ain't no ally of black people.
You talking about right now? You talking about today?
Ancient wise. Even today wise, they still try to connect with the freaking people from the Western area in order to dominate the region. Like right now, they really want a port to the sea. So they're trying to dominate and force that, even though
Oh yeah,
they're
they've
not.
been doing it for years. They've been fighting over duelists and fucking Zila and shit for years.
They play geopolitics games, but when they play the geopolitics games, they try to use Western white people as allies and be against people of dark skin in the region.
Oh yeah, to the table turn on them and shit.
So when they say Ethiopia never been colonized, they did get colonized.
Yeah,
they got mentally colonized.
Yeah, they got influence and shit heavily.
And when Haile Selassie went over to freaking Europe and started kissing the queen's ass in order to be supported, they got mentally colonized.
Man,
when they start building bases in Djibouti and certain
areas,
areas,
you finna piss the Rastafarians off.
But at the same time, I can't be mad at them because they competing with the modern world. That shit, the shit really started with King Xana. You know what I'm saying? The whole even reason why they was even Christianized in the first place is to keep up with the world. You know what I'm saying? Rome was ruling during that time in the ways of trade. You know what I'm saying? Should even trade with these motherfuckers, the rest of the outside world, to get better in resources and shit to modernize your country, whatever you was from. You had to become Christian. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that work.
And
Exactly.
later on, like with King Men, like even with the starting the modernization of Abyssinia, you know, so it didn't start with Selassie. It actually started with Tawadros III. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to get military equipment and all that from Britain. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I like Gala. That's why I like Gala. Sosa, you're like I'm about to piss out the Rastafarians. Can I please say something?
No, I said you
bro,
had the Rastafarians mad talk about us
no,
like that.
okay, I want to make it even more mad when I say this. I'm East African born, genetics, life. I'm from the fucking region. I got family still there. How does tell? I see what I'm gonna say is this. F that motherfucker. Straight up. And at the same time,
how's he received that though?
we don't like him.
Yes.
No, we don't freaking like him.
He ain't even the right Haile Selassie.
That's that guy.
Haile Selassie wasn't even the rightful heir. Like he wasn't even the next up. He just kind of took it.
Even if he took it, check this out. I'm from Somalia. Ethiopians took out him and made his family run from the region.
Yeah,
they killed his ass.
His
ass.
His daddy was really a Ras of Haror. He was like an ambassador for Haror. Like Haror was like an area, like a Romo area where like a lot of Muslims and Christians traded. It was like kind of like a trade center where Muslims and Christians were cool at and shit, where they traded goods and all that. Even with Somalia, they traded with Somalia in this region. That's what his daddy, you know what I'm saying, all that ruled over. So they knew how to speak different languages, you know what I'm saying? They dealt with different people outside of Ethiopia, even Europeans and shit, you know what I'm saying? So
well, they're racist.
So when Empress Zuditu, who actually the actual daughter of Menelik, when she ruled as empress or whatever, she didn't, she only knew her the indigenous language. But Selassie, which was her ambassador, he knew English and all his other languages and shit. You know what I'm saying? He went outside the country and all that, which gave him an advantage, you know what I'm saying, of liking of the council and all that to him being a ruler. So he kind of made a coup, you know what I'm saying? Took over the throne. You know what I'm saying? But he had supporters though at the same time too.
No,
I remember when I first came to Atlanta, my roommate was really the first encounter I had with an African from the land, because it was like in Charleston, there's not very many Africans there, at least when I was younger. So I came in '99. My roommate was Eritrean girl named is Ghana. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm talking to her, and she's like, "Yeah, she's like, yeah, my father's still fighting the war." I'm like, "War?" Yeah, like in Ethiopia. I'm like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? I'm on.
Eritrea is like they make you go to, even females, they make you go to the military.
Look, I'm green behind the ears. I'm like, what the hell? You father that war? Yeah, my father and my brother, right now they're fighting the war in Eritrea. I'm like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? I ain't know nothing about Africa, nothing but what's going on in the continent. It's like 99.
Yeah. I signed it.
Yeah, bro.
Did you know, like, during the Abdul Abyssinia War, right?
Yeah.
Did you know on some of them areas on the borderline between Somalia and Abyssinia, some of the quote unquote Somali tribes, some of them was Christian.
I know. Yeah. Bro, I know. Check this out. Forget them being Christian right now. Modern day wise, the Northwest Somalis would rather have Britain recolonize them, Europe recolonize them, than be a part of the greater Somalia.
Damn.
Think about that for a sec.
They want them resources, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. When Trump was president in the United States, as a Canadian, when I align myself with the African Americans and I try to see the sentiment, I'm influenced by that. So when African Americans are like, yo, this guy's racist, F this, majority of them, except for the coons, I'm like, yo, if they feel like that, that's where I'm gonna align myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then when I align myself in that direction, and then I see Biden win, and then I look at history, and Biden, long time ago, he was against black people. He's racist. Biden is racist. I'm gonna be real with you. I researched that. However, as a democratic person who's under that umbrella, his system is less racist than Trump, who's conservative.
It's the conservative views that do a lot of damage to African Americans.
No, I got you. But the thing is, Biden is also a racist.
I can
Do
agree.
you know what I mean? But the thing is, I would side with the lesser of the greater evil.
I will say, because I don't necessarily know if he's a racist, but I know that his policies are racist. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I got
you can, like sometimes people put forward policies, and their policy becomes racist because it attacks a particular dynamic. You know what I'm saying? When they themselves might not have been racist. So I don't know if he is racist, but I know he had put forth some very policies that destroyed African American families and stuff like that. So
I got you. So,
I can agree. I can agree with that.
I got you, bro. Can I speak directly to you right now?
Go for it.
As a person who's from Africa, East Africa, and I take my time to look things from an outside lens.
Yeah.
First things first, Trump is a racist with conservative people who are fully racist. Biden is a racist who's with the democratic people who are less racist. At the end of the day, geopolitics exists. They're playing a game.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
one falls, the other one leans on the other one until they come back.
Yeah, I agree.
So therefore, what I want to say is this: Biden, even today, intellectually, is not at the level to be able to speak and and run a country, but a system is helping him do that stuff.
Ain't nobody saying Kamala since she won. Shit, what the hell she do?
No.
Now, what Kamala? Well, okay, Kamala Harris. She's trying to use her dark skin. What is it? She's a mix of what? A white and an Indian. Am I wrong?
I think America's like a Brahmin.
No, her daddy
Black.
Caribbean. Her daddy a black Afro Caribbean.
Yeah,
What's her mom?
Yeah.
Her mama South a Dravidian.
Yeah, I think she's a Brahmin.
Yeah. No, I think her mama speak Tamil. The Tamil people are Dravidians.
Okay, go on.
But you know some of them, because some of them, in the got Brahmanism in them, so she probably on that side though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because she was I think her mom didn't suffer. You know what I'm saying, over there in India. I think her mom had a way over there in India.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Trust me, I get you out, son. Look, man, politics is a dirty game, bro. You don't know who to trust, bro. Even the black faces, bro.
I got you, but the thing is, as Americans, I want to say this. You guys deal with a greater political game than we do in the rest of the world. And what I'm going to say is this: when you hear left this, right this, as a Canadian, I'm like, are they really playing that game?
Her mama Tamil American. Yeah, Tamil people are Dravidians for sure.
And her mom was influenced by her. And what I would say is this to you: Indians are racist.
Inherently racist, most of them.
They are. The word gala means nigger. Gala. They're racist.
Yeah, but her mama her mama ain't like wouldn't be a high class person though. She don't even speak Hindu. She speaks Tamil.
Exactly.
But I thought I was a guy.
Like the Hindi or the actual Indians or the more Brahma people, them more high class people.
So
Her
she would
mama
call us
probably would have. Her
Kala.
mama would have probably been somewhere in the middle somewhere.
So
Yeah, so I could have
she
been
calls
wrong.
us Kala.
She's a Brahmin. Yeah, she was. Look, she was a Tamil Brahmin.
Yeah, she probably mixed in. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, she probably yeah. That
Mhm.
probably, but they probably the Brahma people I would look at her different though too at the same time a little
Yeah,
bit.
because I'm looking. I'm the wiki. It's
Yeah.
like part of her privilege, elite in Hinduism, ancient caste hierarchy. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yeah.
That's where that racist shit come from any damn way. The motherfucking the Muslims got it from the Indians.
Yeah, the old caste
The
system.
Muslims passed it to the Europeans. You know what I'm saying? All that caste system shit. You know what I'm saying? Came out. You know what I'm saying? Like even the caste system, the Spanish shit. You know what I'm saying? And the British got it from the Spanish. They they created their own little way.
Goddamn color, bro. I'm gonna put a twist on this. The thing is, one thing is, the first thing is this. I am for the black people when it comes to globally. Um, but when it comes to like the whole religion talk, I want that to be put aside because we start to get into philosophical discussion.
Yeah.
And some of us are atheists, some of us are religious. But when it comes to the philosophy of science, we can say this. We can't prove or disprove the idea of God.
Yeah, that's not my fight.
So I'm not into that fight either. But one thing I will say is this. Let's leave that alone so we can unite and not be divided and conquered like we have been done to from the last several fucking thousand years. That's my main thing. I don't want us to be divided for any longer. I'm from a country that when I go to my country right now, right, in East Africa, um, when they talk sometimes, I cringe and I want to go to war against them. Why? Because African Americans have made me better.
I made you rebellious. Now you ready to fight the power.
Exactly. And like for example, like I've been influenced when I hear like certain music from America, the Black Americans, movies, when I read the history of them, I am willing to go to war against my own country. I'm being honest with you guys.
I feel
And the thing is, when I also hear, Sosa, get ready to laugh, bro. When I hear, we are the Hebrews from the Levant, we are the original Kemet people, and we are the Aboriginals. I also want to fight you guys.
Me too.
Me too, yeah, that shit crazy.
So therefore, you guys might be fighting against your own people who are fighting against the Aboriginals who are trying to take people's land and history, the Jewish people or the Commission people. But I am also fighting against my own people who can be racist and don't understand that they are freaking black.
Yeah.
Gala, back me off about this. As a Somali person, I am black because of dark skin, but I also have a Caucasus morphology, right?
Yeah, you black in the the colonist world, yeah.
But also, if my bones were found after I died, they
According
would
to the
say I was
rules.
white.
Oh yeah.
So, are you hearing me right now, bro?
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
see you black, you see you
but
seem
that's
black,
based
but you ain't
on
got black bones.
yeah.
No, I'm black because of my skin.
But you ain't
I'm
got
white
black
because of
bones.
I'm white because of my bones.
You're a black man with white bones.
There you go. So
Everybody got
therefore,
Everybody got white bones though.
Yeah. Exactly. So therefore, I'm here to fight against the racist people on both sides.
They
But at the
got
same time,
Caucasian bowls, though. It's different, man. You gotta say black man, Caucasian.
there you
That's
go. Gala, am I wrong when I say this?
Yeah, they say you a black Caucasian.
oh shit.
There you go.
He was Selassie. Remember Selassie said he Caucasian.
And I would punch him in the face. You know what I want?
Yeah.
Because the thing is,
No, that wasn't
fuck your
Selassie, bro.
bones.
No, that wasn't Selassie. That was Menelik, bro.
Mhm.
It was Menelik.
Exactly. I would punch them in the
Second,
face.
he a Caucasian.
Gala, I would punch him in the face because the thing is, African Americans have taught me better. So therefore, I'm like, forget what your bones are.
Pure black say Kamala's black excellence.
Exactly. Exactly, Sosa. So, Gala, am I lying when I say this, bro? As an East African, I destroy the fact that if you dig out the bones, you can say they were black or white. Because if you dig out my bones, you're gonna say I was white, but I'm dark skinned.
We'll leave a good diary, bro, so they don't confuse you.
But I don't care if they confuse me. The thing is, if I'm talking to you right now, I want you to know this, Sosa. I am more your brother than I am to any white person in this history.
No, I feel that. I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah, no. Not only am I your brother, I will bow down to whatever information you tell me. If you say, if you pick up a gun and throw me a gun, I'm gonna say, tell me the direction to shoot at, my brother. Where do I aim, my Sosa?
Dude, I
What
think
Astro talking about some Kenyan pashless or similar to
we in the Discord.
some Kenyan pashless are Cushitic. They Southern Cushitic.
They
Some of
also
them
have Nilotic.
some of
Kenyans
them
also have
some of them
Nilotic.
melodic.
And they also have Bantu. So don't be biased, Astro. There's Bantu, Kenyans, there's Nilotics, who are mixed with
And
Cushitic.
you got Southern Cushitic and you got Eastern Cushitic. So you got the Romo there, you got the Southern Cushitics who were there before.
I saw how you feel about the Egyptian language, Bantu language.
Okay, let me answer this, bro. The Bantu languages can be various. However, when you say Cushitic,
Medunetta.
Madunatra is Cushitic language. It has nothing to do with Bantu. As a Somali, Sosa, Gala,
Yeah.
Gala, I respect Gala so much that he can slap me upside the head and tell me, "Shut up, this is wrong." Okay, Sosa, listen to this, bro. When they say Ra, you know the sun god Ra,
Yeah.
the moon they also call Ya. As a Somali, do you want to know what I call the sun and the moon?
What?
The sun is Gorah, meaning
Yeah, it's real shit. Just because
yeah,
Afroasiatic.
yeah, Ra or Ra. The moon means the Yah, Yah. I'm giving you the original sounding because the thing is we intermix with each other, so we kept our genetics or language more than the northern East Africans.
Yeah.
So therefore, when they say Yah, it's actually Yah. So when we call the sun, we call it the Yah, which means the pinhole of Yah. The
Yeah.
Yah means the pinhole of Yah.
Depending
So
on
that,
yeah.
there you go. So as you go down in history and things get changed, it becomes Ra, Ra, as Americans call it, and Yah, as Americans call it. So at the end of the day, as an East African Somali, we do have that linguistic connection, the genetic connection. But
Like
as an
Yahweh. Like Yahweh.
Yahweh. So when you say Yahweh, Yah,
Yeah.
it does come from the moon section. Yah. So to this day in my language, we call it Dayah.
Yeah, all that connection, like the moon cycle shit, it comes from
Yeah.
Afroasiatic shit.
So
Even the Waka, you know what I'm saying? That shit, like the Oromo deity and the the original Somali did. Like,
There you go.
that shit got like, if you really look at it, it'd be like some pre Abrahamic shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Wait.
whatever the customs that created that shit is in there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. And Gala, check this out, bro. This is the one. Nefertiti. You guys heard about Nefertiti, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I want listen carefully right now, bro. Nafridat. It means the wise woman in Somali. Nafridat. Nefertiti. Nafridat. I'm giving you the accent and actual pronunciation of East Africa.
This what Asar should have been doing. Everything he tried to compare that shit, I'm saying nothing alike. Don't even look.
He'll start off right. That should change very dramatically. See, we have ya, then we have cow. See, cow, ya.
It doesn't. Yeah means moon. But the thing is, this is what frustrates me. As an East African, what I say is this: we are not the ancient Egyptians. We're not the Egyptians. And I feel offended when modern Egyptians are removed from their land and they're called invaders. The modern Egyptians are connected to the ancient Egyptians. They are genetically closer to the Levant than they are most of West and Central Africa. They've been intermixing with that area for a very, very long time. So modern Egyptians need to be given their due for being the ones that are related to the ones that built the pyramids the most. I feel offended as a sub-Saharan, who some people think is an insult, which just means south of the Sahara, East African.
Yeah, I don't fight that either. I don't fight that too much either.
You
I get why
don't.
people say it. When black people hear the word sub, we attach that shit to subhuman. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I see it just as it is. I don't really trip on that. I just feel like, shit. Me, like I said, I'm African American biased. So I feel like African American history is the dopest shit in the world. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm rocking. That's how I'm giving it up. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can have the pyramids. I'm taking MLK and Malcolm X.
Yeah, that's
what
how
we
I
did
am.
here.
I'm African American bias, and then I'm Niger Congo bias.
I don't want to be any bias. All I want to say is this.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like,
yeah, you gotta love your own culture. I'm not gonna try to
you gotta
steal
love your own
nobody
culture.
else's shit. Like,
but at the same time, yeah, I love my own culture, but I love my own culture first. But shit, I like shit from Japan. I like Chinese shit.
Yo, I love Chinese shit. I ain't gonna front. I love that Japan shit.
And Vietnamese culture.
I want to go over there and rock that gear one time, man, with the motherfucking little gown shit with the
Yeah.
Oh God, you guys are making me laugh.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna say this. I love my culture, but the thing is, I have to appreciate other cultures, especially the ones that are African American, because they help me grow as a person and realize my biases. If I don't identify my personal biases, then I'm not growing as a person.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
And I'm going to share this with you guys. I'm not going to go into detail, but Dr. Binu kind of pissed me off tonight. Um, I was fortunate enough to come to Canada, the Western world. I was fortunate enough to go to elementary school, high school, college, university, which is college is community college in the United States.
Yeah.
And then college is university in Canada. I was able to get a master's degree in a subject. I'm never going to share this information because the thing is, it's like detail, because I don't think that education equals intelligence.
We can see how we can see how it doesn't sometimes. We got plenty of evidence to argue against that.
So thank you, Sosa. That's the only reason why I'm never going to share exactly what I study, but what I want to share is this. My interest is in history, linguistics, and populations.
Yeah.
I've been influenced by ever since I was a kid, I've been influenced about the African American life and history. So I will never change that. If I can go back and change anything, I will never change that. My favorite artist of all time is Salsa. It's Tupac, African American.
Yeah, yeah.
My favorite actors of all time would be somebody who I would slap because of the choices they made in life. Would be like Will Smith and stuff like that. Denzel Washington, who are like African American. My whole life have been influenced by African Americans. Even though I got my education, I'm thankful
And,
that I was lucky enough to do that because I do have cousins who still live in Somalia, East Africa, who don't have the same level of advantages.
right.
So when I hear racist stuff against black people, African Americans, I take it personal because I think if my country and East Africa can unite with Western black Africans, maybe we can become a power one day and not be a pawn in this game.
Is the sentiments just how are African Americans looked at in East Africa right now in general?
Repeat that, bro.
How are African Americans looked at in East Africa right now in
Um,
general, of course?
okay. In East Africa, where I'm from right now, this hurts for me to respond to you on this one.
Nah, just be honest. Just give it the
Uh,
respect.
okay. Because of the whole geopolitical region, the financial region, they are fighting over Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, and they align themselves with whatever religion, political side that's on right now. Um, Sometimes it hurts for me to say this, but as a East African Somali, do see people who are of Somali origin and Trump supporters, Trump people who are in the United States in the Trump political arena, they go to North Africa, Somalia, no, Northeast Africa, and they tell them, for example, Somaliland wants to divide themselves from Somalia. So you have Trump politicians who go there and say, we're going to recognize you and help you separate yourself from the rest of Somalia if you work with us. So therefore, they align themselves with them. So then Southern Somalia rebels against that. So therefore, the Republican and the Democratic fight in America is affecting East Africa for the most part right now.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
yeah.
So when you have people who are not, Trump is not the president of the United States. However, Trump supporters in your cabinet and who are in the geopolitical arena are
Right.
going to Somalia to tell them that we're going to recognize you if you work with us, so they can try to build a base there and take over that area because it's all a geopolitical game. It's so sad because as black people globally, we are a pawn in this freaking game of white people.
Yeah. I feel
So, did I answer your question in any way, bro?
yeah. I get it. Yeah, I get it. So it's basically a lot of what happens here mirrors itself in Somalia. You know what I mean? So you gotta yeah. So I guess so when it comes to here, you have East Africans who have a particular sentiment because they're Trump supporters. In other words, so they've aligned themselves with that side of the fight.
Yeah, the north part aligned itself with Trump, and then the south in Somalia, from where I'm from, aligned itself with Biden, and both of them are racist.
Yeah, I think it just depends on influence too. You know what I'm saying? Like even like someone come over here, some of them come over here that kick it with, you know what I'm saying, they kick it with African American.
That's crazy though. Like I didn't know that though. I didn't know like you got the North lines with Trump because you don't think like that, you know. Because there's a guy in our server too, named Seth. He's from Trinidad, and he constantly talks about how our policies affect Trinidad. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that conversation be going over people's head. I think I get it now. I get it somewhat. I understand a lot better than I did some time ago. Because in America, as an African American, we only, I'll just say Americans in general, we don't see past America, bro. Sad to say. We don't see the impact that America has globally. We just, you know what I'm saying? We just look at what we got going on here. We don't even go that far with it. We want healthcare. We want free healthcare, education. Don't take out Medicaid, and then we don't even. Sometimes we're unaware of how these different policies affect the international effects of these policies.
Yeah, my
Gotta get better with that.
this dude I work with, he was Marine. He was telling me how Biden had took them all out of Afghanistan, told them that, just wrap up and leave. That, saying ex operations they had over there. He said they just got up and left. He said they left jeeps, tanks, weapons, and all that shit. So it was just Afghanistan people over there now with all American shit. They had left all them fucking weapons, everything.
Right. Remember that movie with Nicolas Cage?
Yeah.
That shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah, you talking about the God of War?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it's called, God of War. When all the bullets on the cover and shit.
No, it's the Lord of War. Yeah, Lord of War.
Yeah. Go in there, nigga just got guns and everything just laying around the ground. Let's go pick them up. Okay.
Yeah, because all that because of the Cold War, because America rivalry with United States, not United States, but United States rivalry with Russia, communism. You know what I'm saying? They overstocked the weapons and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and when it's over, them boys just dip, leave everything, guns and all just bounce.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah. I mean that movement itself can overturn a whole government, bro.
Yeah.
Just what niggas left behind just walked away. We're just like, y'all can have this. You know what I'm saying? Can overturn a whole country, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's like with Emperor Selassie. He when Ethiopia, got taken over by communists, they called the Dervish, the Red Terror. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like a backfire from Selassie because he used to. Because remember I told you his whole thing was, you know what I'm saying, world travel, learning new stuff from other countries and shit. So he used to fund students and people from Ethiopia and fund them to go to college in different countries, Russia, Britain, all different places. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the people that got influenced by Russia, going to these Russian colleges and schools, they came back with that Marxism shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them people that was them student people still military. So his military took over with these Marxist ideas because they was from the chat. They was the students, you know what I'm saying? The students of these college students learning all these Marxist ideas and shit. So they took over, you know what I'm saying?
Can I share something with you, bro?
Yeah.
In the 80s, Somalia was aligned with Russia, right?
Yeah.
Ethiopia was aligned with the rest of the Western world, like the United States. At that point, you got the United States had the Cold War, right?
Yeah.
With Russia. Somalia and there's certain areas that Ethiopia owns that is Somali owned, certain land wise, okay?
Yeah.
So Somalia went to war with Ethiopia. And Somalia said, the hell with this, we're gonna take our land back. Somalia took that land back. They told Ethiopia the war is done, stop. Ethiopia didn't want to stop, they wanted to keep fighting for that land. So Somalia went all the way and started taking more Ethiopian land, okay? At that point, Somalia was supported by Russia. Ethiopia was supported by the United States. During the Cold War, do you want to know what Russia, who is white, did? They sided with the United States while they were fighting the United States, and they supported Ethiopia against Somalia. I want you to pay attention to this, guys.
Yeah.
Two white colonies were fighting at a global stage during the Cold War. And when two African countries were fighting over a land, those white colonies kept fighting while they sided with each other over an African land. And they pushed Somalia back. And today, the region is called the Ogaden area, which is Somali region. Bunch of Somalis live in Ethiopian land, and Ethiopia owns that region right now, which is Somaliland.
Oh, you talking about Ogaden? Yeah, it's like a lot of Romos staying there. When the Somalis staying there together too, right?
Yeah, but mostly a Somaliland.
Yeah, yeah.
So please pay attention to this. When these white people who own their own countries are fighting each other in the Cold War, they decide to help Ethiopia fight against another black country who are trying to take their own land back because they don't want that country to become powerful. While they're fighting each other, they're willing to unite to fight against black people. Why the hell are we not at that level yet?
Yeah, we gotta seize the power to get at that level.
And
I know you.
yeah, Sosa. I don't blame you guys, but the thing is, you guys are like what, 10 to 15% of the United States who is a superpower
Yeah,
as a black person.
13%. Yeah, 13%. Yeah.
So you guys don't have the. I'm not gonna be disrespectful right now,
We had the
but I have to
manpower.
be factual. Your first black president, he's half white, half African.
Oh yeah, like I said, we don't have the manpower. Trust me. I know it hurts. It does hurt. I know.
So I think you guys need to start learning real history, real facts, and unite with the real Africans rather than think that you can beat 80% of the freaking white people who are connected to Europe. They have Europe as their freaking backers.
No,
Yeah,
that's why our war got to be systematic, man.
Exactly.
Yeah. We can't fight a boots on the ground war. That would be insane.
Yeah,
exactly. Gotta be strategic.
Exactly. So I respect you a lot, but I hope I did make some sense
Yeah, you made
as
a
a
lot of
person
sense.
from the continent tonight. Because the thing is, I want you to see that the fact that I'm a nerd. Gala, I show the books that I read, but sometimes I don't want to repeat what Gala and Ngozi share when it comes to genetics and history. Because if people are not listening to them, I might as well come from a different point of view and speak as a person who is talking to you from personable point of view rather than sharing the genetics when it comes to like E1B1B, E1B1A, da 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 da. Or Gala who actually shares the material culture and people movement and animals. And I get angry when people even listen to that. Gala actually shares not just the genetics, people movement, but he also brings in the animal trade system. And I'm like, oh my God. As a nerd, I'm having a mental freaking orgasm listening to this guy, but these guys don't even fucking appreciate it.
Yeah. I feel what you're saying. Yeah. You know, I came up with it, chop it up with you, man. You don't be on the panel much. Man. I said, I was laying down. Like when I look at that shit. Let me hop on, chop it up with you for a little bit.
I appreciate it. Are you on what Discord are you on for the most part? The thing is,
I'm on, I'm on our Discord, Pseudo Killers. I be in chat too. I pop in there. Like I be in Pseudo Killers because there's enough of us in there, and we be having voice chat. So nigga, we have whole shows in the Discord where it just be us in there talking and shit, going back and forth and figuring shit out. And, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Getting the shit right before we go live. In other words, arguing over shit. No, that's not right. Looking, sourcing shit, arguing and figuring out. Then we go live, and then we got everything figured out when we go live. It's no confusion.
And I apologize to the fact that I don't jump on the Discord to chat with you guys. The thing is, I'm so busy with my wife, my child, and work,
Yeah.
and that I'm like, when I see you guys go live, I'm itching to click that so that I can watch you guys and learn from you guys. Because the thing is, I always want you guys to influence me.
for sure, man. Like I said, I appreciate you. You know what I mean?
We got a little quiet right now.
Yeah, I got me a little midnight snack, man.
I need to get my midnight snack. Yo, guys, can I, as a Somali guy, let me change the course right now. Can I share something with you guys personally?
Yeah.
Gala,
Hold on,
as
is that
Somali
name
mother,
your real name though, or you just made that up?
is that my real name?
Akbar Abdul Singh Shalom, like you just made it, like, all that made up.
It's made up. I respect you so much that if we ever chat outside here one day, I don't mind sharing my real name with you.
No, no, yeah, it's good, good.
But the thing is, I go by IY Sonic. I'm a gamer. I'm a huge gamer.
Yeah, you on Twitch?
The thing is, I used to, but the thing is, I'm connected to people who do Twitch for career.
Yeah.
Gala, with all
Yeah.
due respect, can I share you're on my Discord right now, right?
Yeah.
Can I share my Discord on your channel right now?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sosa, I'm gonna share my Discord right now. I
Yeah.
used to, but the thing is, ever since I had a son, and I've been blessed. I've been blessed to have a job that helps. Like I'll share with you guys. I used to do my title used to be a student parent support worker for Pathways to Education Canada, where I help students graduate from high school.
Yeah.
Um, and then recently during the pandemic, stuff changes, right? I apply for a job and I am how do I say this? I work for the government of Canada from technological point of view. I'm
Say it
also a
again?
gamer. I work for the government of Canada right now
Yeah.
from a technological point of view.
Okay.
I'm a gamer. I shared my Discord right now in
Yeah,
Goa,
yeah. I just clicked it. Yeah.
and my Discord is dead because the thing is I stepped away from gaming because my son means the world to me, and I'd rather focus on my son and life. But if you can join my Discord, Gala is in there and Gozi is in there, and I would love to have you in there as well.
Yeah, yeah, I'm in there already. I'm in there. Yeah, yeah.
Love Source is in there right now, and
Go. Yeah,
you
yeah.
can see it. I built my Discord,
Yeah, yeah,
and
I'm in there. Love Sosa. Love Sosa.
yeah,
Yeah.
and right now I'm gonna give you a category. The thing is, I don't focus too much on that Discord or gaming and stuff like that because I want to be a great father and a leader in my community. And at some point in the Discord, when we chat, I'm gonna share this with you. Me and my best friend, one of my best friends, we started a school in Somalia, East Africa, so that we can educate them in how to say this, in
STEM,
scientific
scientific literacy.
literacy. Yeah.
Yeah, Law. Yeah, I want to be in.
We
Yeah,
do that shit. We
let's
donate
go.
every single year. We're about to have a gala, which is a donation support in a couple of weeks, in 2 weeks or so like that. Where at one point we had Idris Elba and his wife come through and they donated. And each year we collect about 50 to a couple $100,000 a year so we can send it back.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. I want to be in. Actually, definitely. That's something I want to definitely help out, be a part of. Yeah.
Right now, I'm not trying to ask you to donate, but I just want you to recognize as a YouTube person who trolls and stuff like that. Um, I'm in the game when it comes to supporting our people.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, we need to people that's involved in that, man. We need to definitely to connect more. You know what I mean? Especially the people that actually putting in work and actually doing that stuff moving out. Like we got a lot of false movement done. We got a lot of fake Pan Africanism going on that we're trying to deal with. You feel me? So
No, I feel you.
so
I'm
you
not
know,
fake African.
it's
I'm
better.
groundwork.
Yeah, so it's better if we can deal directly. They'll say we can see the show. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I said, I'd love to be able to set something up the way we can have conversation and stream to like play like we could stream a show and do something with somebody. You know what I mean? And actually get to where we can actually do shows together, talk to people from Somalia.
I got you. Sometimes what frustrates me is this. I don't want to say his name, Mr. I got this education. I have my master's teachers, if that makes
Oh yeah,
sense.
yeah, yeah. Baba.
Yeah, I try
Baba.
to connect. I try to connect with him. I donated to him. I made him start a donation for PayPal. I
Yeah.
actually helped him how to set that up, and then to this day he insults me, and I'm just like, you don't see the extended hand,
Yeah.
all because you want to be an ancient Egyptian.
Yeah, I mean, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who? I was like, who are you?
Like I'm at that level. I'm like, I'm
uh,
educated. I'm from the land, and I gave you an extended hand, but yet you want to be insulting. And when I come on to these YouTube channels, I'm gonna be real with you guys. Sosa, I love seeing you stream. I feel like I'm at home. Um, when Gala streams, I do feel like, excuse when I say this, but my master's teacher went live. And Gozi, when he speaks, my ears perk up. I'm learning. As a community, we need to get to a point where we're learning from each other rather than trying to challenge each other because of systemic racism that has influenced us, no matter where we are globally.
yeah. You know, our doubt is our fight is the same thing. That's why we form pseudo killers. We form pseudo killers to fight Abo. So we won't. So we got African Americans want to start thinking we damn Aboriginal Indians and Hebrew Israelites, shit like that. So that was why we even formed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Help stop us from getting people from getting misled, going in different directions, man. Because you know, pseudoisms can kill you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree with you 100%. And all I'm trying to do is extend my hand as a person who was greatly influenced by black black North Africans, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Not forget North Africans, Black Americans. I told you already, my favorite artist of all time is listening to Tupac.
Yeah, my favorite artist too.
That's what they call. That's what they call Somalians. They say that y'all the Tupacs of Africa.
Straight up, Gully, I'm not kidding, we are. But the thing is, when I look at my Somali people, and then I hear African Americans speak, I'm willing to go to war against my Somali brothers for my African American brothers.
Hey, you know what, Sonic?
Yeah.
Um, you know, Dr. Ma'at is doing STEM classes. Also, I think she's in Ghana, and she's doing stuff with schools and education in Ghana too. So she's serious too, putting the work in. So we're gonna link up with her too.
The slave parts and everything. I really want people to see the slave parts and how the continent was affected historically. Um, the only thing is when I hear Dr. Maat, I love her. She's awesome. But I think she should update her name because when she says she's Dr. Maat,
I
who
know it takes.
is of West African descent,
I know as well. I know.
that
Yeah,
there
she
you go.
mix. Yeah, she mixing it. She.
Yeah, we gotta. Yeah, maybe we have to. We might have to talk to her about that. I fully understand why. I understand exactly why you say that. I get it. Dr.
Yeah,
Mark.
then she Oyo my. That's like mixing Yoruba and.
Yeah, I get it.
It's supporting the pseudo people who have master teachers who they want to push their.
No, it's a lot of stable. My hotel, all that. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm finna close it down, y'all. Sure, I'm gonna do this. I'm probably pick a day during the weekend to go live again too. You know, since I'll be more often. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you keep saying that, Nick. Set it up, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
go.
peace to y'all, brothers, man. Peace, y'all.
Yo, peace, my
All right.
brother. Gala, can I challenge you for like 3 seconds?
Yeah.
I want you to stream consistently each week.
Yeah.
We can chat off stream one point, but the thing is, my name IY Sonic. You can search it on Twitch, and if we chat on stream, off stream, I can tell you how I've been involved in social media and gaming and live streaming.
Yeah.
You are way too intelligent to be streaming once every 2 weeks.
All right. All right.
If I can help you grow and actually connect it to the social media platform, I want to do that.
All right, bet, bro. Bet.
You're on my Discord right now.
Okay.
But the thing is, if you go to twitch.tv/IYSonic, at the end of the day, I can show you what I'm connected to and why I think consistency makes you grow. There's too many pseudos that are bigger than you, have a bigger voice than you.
Yeah.
And I feel personally insulted that these guys are able to speak more than you do. However, I respect the fact that you focus on your family, your kids, your wife. But if I can help in any way, you got my attention.
All right, bro.
My master teacher. My master teacher.
I definitely need the help, bro. For real. Definitely.
Yeah. But hit me up off stream, because the thing is, I haven't got a chance to chat with you off stream. But if you want to speak to Ngozi, me and him chat off stream consistently more than we ever do on chat.
Okay. Okay, bet, bro.
Like if you have, end the stream right now. If you have 5 minutes, hit me up on Discord.
Okay. Okay. Are you busy in the morning?
Usually I am, because I wake up in the morning and my attention is on my wife and my kid and my sister and my dad. And then
Okay.
my mom, who's in Somalia right now.
Okay.
Right now, if you have 5 minutes on Discord, hit me up. Because
Okay.
I have to go to sleep. My son is waking up at 6 8. Right now it's 4:23, 25. My son is waking up at 6:30.
Okay.
I'm not trying to stay up.
All right.
But hit me up on Discord for 5 minutes.
All right. I bet.
All right? Peace and love, everyone.
All right.
And hit the freaking follow button, because Gala is amazing.
Peace.